thanks for stopping by Big Top Gaming. My name's Brian.
And I'm Ethan.
And today I'm going to be playing some Legion stuff. I'm sure some of you might have seen the previews for, or not the preview so much as the heads up that we'd be streaming tonight. And I'm going to be playing Legion of Everblight. I know Anamag's kind of made her presence known on the channel a couple times before, but today I'm playing her with the update, of course. And my list consists of it's an interesting list. I'll say that much because there's a lot of slim battle groups.
It's super interesting.
It is slim.
Yeah.
So Anamag only has a Blightbringer with her today, but she's got Amok as well. And some of the concessions that I've made in the battle group end up transferring over to the rest of my list, in that I'm running 2 max units of Chosen, which is a big deal, because I'm also able to bring a max unit of Warmongers with Gorag. And in addition to that, I'm bringing a Blight Archon with a Rake attached. And then I have 1 unit of Hellmouth, or Heckmouth, we'll say. So I thought, like, my first iteration of this list had 2 Hellmouths in it, and I was like, you know, if I cut one of these Hellmouths and grab Blight Archon and some little derpy War Beast, then I can have 2 armor buffs out along with the Blightbringer's armor aura. It means that the Blightbringer, or I'm sorry, the Blight Archon and Anamag are going to be cutting a bunch, but I think that it's worth it when we look at, you know, having 2 max Chos and a max unit of Warmongers, and having like my small Warmonger chieftain who doesn't make many appearances in this list otherwise, like historically, and we're still getting Amok, and you know, I think it's an interesting setup for the list, considering that you know, otherwise the list is pretty streamlined when it's like, you know, 1 max unit of Chosen, 1 mini unit of Chosen. You can definitely build your Primal Terrors lists to have double Hellmouths in them, but for me today, I'm just going to be running the 1 just to kind of see how it works, to see if... did you order 2 things of fries?
Keep on with your speech.
It's carbo.
Don't pay attention to what
You're
I'm doing.
You're carbo
on
loading.
Yeah.
I tell you,
treat myself.
I was gonna say that Ethan was a little bit late, but he wasn't. We're on time because in our very rural community, whenever a new food place opens up, it's a big deal. And Arby's, of all things, opened up today. So Ethan was like, "I'm gonna go get Arby's 45 minutes before the stream starts." And I was like, "Well, if you make it back in time, I will crap myself." And I did have to change my pants tonight because he did make it back on time with two different orders of fries.
Yeah.
And
wait till I open the bag later.
No, you're gonna open the bag and be like, "Here's my beef and cheddar," when the hot ham and cheese is the superior sandwich from Arby's. So, Ethan, how about you tell us about your list today?
I'd rather not, but I guess I will.
You should.
So it's Lord Azazello. I'm playing in Farrow. God, I don't even know the name of the thing. The
Thornfall Alliance.
So I got my 2 trenches. I got Lord Azazello, 2 gunbores, a Warhog, and then Targ is hiding somewhere here, and there he is. I got, I might as well just flip my list. I got Wastelander, Gudrun 2, I got Lanissa, I got Maximus, 2 Farrow Sappers, which have to be proxied, and they're off screen because they're going to ambush, a Swamp Gobber Chef, 3 units of Slaughterhousers, which are proxied by Doom Reavers because I forgot I sold mine when I was looking for them today. I got 2 units of Brigands with UA, 2 units of Bone Grinders, both men, and then that's my list. It's just a whole bunch of piggies. There's like 18... Yeah, there's close to 40 models. Like, this is the biggest list I've played in a while. So, I just want to see how Azazello plays in Farrow. Is anybody even watching us?
There was one person and they popped off, so like part of me was hoping that like maybe it wasn't an audio issue, but I think we're doing fine audio wise. At least I think. You'll have to forgive me on this whole streaming thing. Somebody came back, so whatever. We're doing it, and if
I got to redo the whole speech.
No, it just means that if someone is gonna tune in and be like, "Hey, I can't hear you guys. What are you talking about?" then I can figure it out from there. So I, fortunately enough, won the role to go first. So I'm going to start off deploying.
What did you take for your objective?
My objective is concealment because I am worried a little bit about those brigands and Azazello's beacon gun. So like There's the thing about objectives these days in Steamroller 2021/2020 whenever is I just don't think the objectives are extremely impactful.
They're just super, super niche,
Yeah.
and they do for very specific matchups.
They're just a thing.
There's basically a flow chart of, do I need this? No. Next objective, do I need this? No.
Yeah.
And for you, like, you don't really need anything from you. Me, I took Bunker to stop Hellmouth Tentacles from dragging in one thing, or Gallows.
And Gallows, yeah.
So, like, see? Flow chart.
Yep. I just don't get to benefit from it. So a notable unfortunate happenstance with this list is I don't have a Spell Martyr in it, because my rec options, when I take the list the way that it is, actually, maybe I am missing a Spell Martyr from here. Did I not add it?
I thought you said you were taking a rec option Spell Martyr for 1 point.
Let me see. Rex. Bear with me.
Somebody
because
made a comment.
that sounds good.
Okay.
So
Let me know if my chewing is too loud.
I think I might actually have missed my rec option Spell Martyr. No, I've got 3. It's Amok, the Warchief, and Goreg. Okay, so no Spell Martyrs today, which is unfortunate because I really do like playing Anamag with a Spell Martyr. Oh, what to do. So essentially, Ethan's got to react to my deployment on this one. So I'm going to be swinging some Chosen pretty wide. Fortunately, with this list, given that I have the Blight Archon in here, I can't afford to go a little bit more wide with this list than what you would usually expect from a Primal Terrors thing. I don't think competitively the Primal Terrors really made like a big old splash on the scene.
I think it did.
Well, when the Blight Archon came out.
Oh yeah, when the Blight Archon came out.
But before that, of course, it was all over the place.
Yeah, when Anamag came out, it was the new hotness.
Yep. But with the Blight Archon, things get really, really interesting. Where am I going to put my Warmongers? So the Warmongers are the one thing that I think in this list can afford to kind of go off on their own and do their own thing. It's no surprise, shock to no one, that I probably will not be putting any armor buffs on them. They're probably just going to be running around kind of causing havoc. If they die, they die. But for the most part, the big attractive feature in this list is going to be the Chosen that are both going to have arm buffs on them pretty much all game. So it's just making sure I can set the table up right for them, because they are the ones that matter the most. So I think that's my normal deployment. Oh no, never mind. You're gonna have to forgive me. It's been forever since I've played a Legion of Everblight list. The Hellmouths have distant deploy that deploys during my normal deployment, or oh no, they deploy with advance. Okay, never mind. Go ahead, Ethan.
Azazello.
Yeah, whatever. Now, with Ethan's list, we had to do a whole bunch of proxying because I don't own enough Slaughterhousers to make it work. For whatever reason, I thought I had 2 units of Brigands, but I think I only have 1 max and 1 min. So some Farrow Commandos are taking the place of some Brigands, and then Doom Reavers are the models that Slaughterhousers wish they were. So they're going to be taking up that role today. Other than that, I think everything else is pretty well set in terms of it is what it is.
Rude. Doom Reavers wish they were Slaughterhousers.
Really?
Kind of.
No.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I wish. No, but they did get nice, and
they got
they get elite. They get unyielding.
Well,
from Maximus.
They got a big buff though. I think that Slaughterhousers their rules were fine, but their points were too much, and that's what they fixed in this update. I'll kind of go out there on a limb and say Privateer Press has a problem with saying if a model is not good, let's make it cheaper. And the poster boy for that are the Assault Commandos. They had to drop their points 3 times in order for people to want to take them. And even then, it wasn't the point drops that made them more attractive. It was the fact that they made them Winter Guard models that did that. So, Slaughterhousers, I think their rules were fine the way they were. It's just that they were just a little too pricey for what they did. And I think now they're kind of like right where they need to be.
Their biggest problem is they're in one theme for minions, and Thornfall Alliance has not been...
it hasn't been treated very well.
It's gotten 3 dynamic updates, and still is kind of just like
Don't worry.
an afterthought.
By the Assault Commandos treatment, you only have 1 more CID to go, and then you'll be fine. Or 1 quality of life update. So, as you can see, Ethan's deploying his Bone Grinders right now, which were not originally in the list until he said, hey, guess what? These are really good against Legion.
Yeah, sure. I had a 3rd unit of Brigands, and I was like, do I really need 3 units? So I was like, if I take 1 out, that's like the 2 Sappers and those guys, and then I got 80.
Yeah, right. So these will be my heck mouth. Unfortunately, on this scenario, the only thing I can really contest regularly, I guess I could, if I put him far up enough forward, the command on the tentacles was what, 12.5 or something is how far away you could be from them with the
melee reach was.
With the base, though. So if they're command 10...
They're not command 10.
Well, they're 9 then. Jeez Louise. You're going to make me look up my rules?
Yeah.
They're command 8, sorry.
Yeah.
So it's 10, roughly 10.5 is the threat of what I can contest, so I could...
the melee range.
Well... That's the thing, though, is the back of that. Is that in your zone at all?
No. It's nowhere.
So the only thing I can do is start contesting his flags with the Hellmouths, which isn't super duper legit, but it's something, I guess. So seeing that Ethan's deployed more thickly on this side, but I have this wall here, which is going to stop a lot of my Hellmouth drags. However, I think it'll help me in the end of everything, being able to put some tentacles in cover. So we'll go ahead and... I think I need to slide these guys back a little bit, though, because I am worried about your Sapper. So we're going to keep the Hellmouth itself out of line of sight.
It should be totally scared of that POW 14 unboosted blast.
Well, just doing my due. Where'd my other tentacle... Oh, it's in your zone. Let's put him up there.
No, you do got another comment that I can see.
Yeah, it was from Chase from On the Table Gaming, which you wouldn't be very familiar with because you don't play Ice and Fire.
Nope, I got better things to do.
Nope. One of these days, the next stream we do will be the Ice and Fire stream with Ethan playing probably... I think you'd be a Greyjoy player. They're tricky and shenanigan-y.
I think I'd be a not play the game player.
Nah, I think you're a Starker Greyjoy. Don't let Ethan trick you.
So is that my deployment now, sir?
Yeah, my AD's done, so...
I guess I have to I should declare it. These guys are going to start the game dug in.
Yep, easy peasy. Because the Blightbringer does not have crit fire, or does not have the fire continuous effect on his gun normally.
No.
Or period. It's real rough. Not a good deal.
One of these guys get mixed up over here. Oh, oops. I'm mixing up the units.
So what are you thinking about your deployment?
I'm thinking I got a bunch of dudes, and I got to try and fit them all in here around rough terrain. So that's why too much didn't go over there. Which is sad. I would have liked to more evenly deploy, because Azazello's only got a 12-inch control area. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9.
Yeah, so I think overall, when we look at the matchup between Azazello, nerfed Azazello,
yeah, they triple tapped him, but...
and Anamag, I think we were pretty much in favor with Anamag on this game until the Sappers and Bone Grinders came in, and then I feel like we're a little bit more even.
I
think it's at least a 60-40 in my favor.
Yeah, I think that's what we agreed before.
Yeah.
I did the swap, and I still think it is. Especially with you getting turn 1.
Yeah, we'll see how this all shakes out. Got to get those because the big thing for me that's going to be hard throughout this game is trying to navigate my Blightbringer between these 2 obstructions. They're quite large, so it means that I've got just this small channel here where my Blightbringer can kind of fit through. So if I decide to plop him in this zone where he'll want to be because he's one of the few things that can score it, He needs to not go further up past this this obstruction to be able to affect this side of the table, but then we've got the forest blocking line of sight over here, which is why I've kind of got my Warmongers over here so they can kind of mitigate this issue over here. But on this side, things are pretty much open wide, so I have this kind of feeling right now that my Blightbringer's not going to be able to affect this much of the table right now, or really ever, because he's only going to be able to funnel out into this side. And again, that's why the Warmongers are over here, because they can kind of mitigate the problems that are coming up with the Blightbringer not being able to reach out.
Why do I feel like one of these units has more dudes?
Well, they should both have 11.
11, 6. Yep. Okay. Oh, I just have an extra bone grinder for some reason that you gave me.
That's one of the dudes with the pot, so that's one of the leaders.
Yeah, you already got 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we'll be able to get going.
Gudrun.
Checking in. Somebody says good luck to some of us. I don't know who.
Probably to me.
But Chase from On the Table Gaming is saying that he dabbled with Circle of Overroast back in the day, and wondered how hard it would be to jump back into Warmachine. That's a question for you, Ethan, because for me, when it comes to Circle, like, you're gonna have a hard time anyways, because Circle is
I guess it depends on what you like. If you like the Wodes and the Rocks Boys, they got better.
Well,
if you like the Living War Beasts, they all got better.
Well, I guess no matter what, then you're fine, unless you're like Tharn for life or the Wolfsworn for life.
Yeah, the
like,
Wolfsworn are still a little iffy.
Yep.
But everything else is pretty good in faction now.
So let's go ahead and get cracking.
No, sir, I have to do my
your prey and your sapper tokens, right?
Yep.
Jeez Louise. I figured that'd be done by now, and that's why I started.
So this unit of Brigands is praying that unit of Chosen. This unit of Brigands is praying that unit of Chosen.
Oh, man. Shocker.
And then these can go up 20 inches past my deployment. We're just using the AoE 4 because that's what they blow up as.
Yeah.
So I like to at least let my opponent know how big the explosion is.
Yeah, so for those who aren't super duper familiar with some of the new models that have come to the game, sappers are like these. The Farrow sappers are just like pigs that lay mines down. They can have up to 3 per game, and then they basically, during the maintenance phase, get to blow up mines, and then it's just a POW 14 for everything within the AoE.
Yep. And you can blow them up turn 1, so like that's cute. And they go up 20 inches past your deployment, so the token would be there, and since they are not a model, you can put them in buildings, on flags, on obstructions, so there. So I can just blow these up if I want.
Yep. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Alrighty, so now we can finally get to business.
I do gotta pick Henchman.
Jeez Louise.
It's gonna be this unit.
Yep. And Henchman for Azazello, remind us?
Is reroll attack rolls and +2 defense, I think.
Yeah, I knew there was a stat they modified somehow, but I didn't
So
know
not
which
as
one it was.
good as what's-her-face's? Agatha.
Agathea.
Agathea.
Yep, because I'm playing Agathon, and that's not the same. So, let's see here. So, this is where things get a little bit rough for me turn 1 right away, because normally I would just run my Blightbringer forward, but I kind of want to just walk him up and shoot and put down the bubble of +2 armor, because you got your prey tokens out, and I might not be super duper interested in... These guys walk 5, shoot 10.
Yes.
But they have assault, right?
No, they have hog wild, so they can shoot before charging.
So 15-inch threat on those, which means that's like right about here on the table. And my Chosen, if they wanted to run their full 14, they'd be in threat range, but I don't really need to go up that far. I can kind of play a little bit fast and loose because their threat range is pretty intense. So if you want to keep your guys back further, then that's fine by me. So let's go ahead and just run the Blightbringer. We're going to choose the +2 armor buff anyways because he has to choose one each turn. So we're going to go ahead and move the obstruction because that's how I play this game.
Yep.
I win to cheat to win. 8 inches up that way, and then...
yeah, it's going to get weird.
We're going to have to, like, angle the Blightbringer around this way and then just try and get him off that objective. So... he's going to exist here, and hopefully next turn I can walk past the objective, but we'll see what happens. Anamag...
That's a big if, sir.
Yeah, it's a big if. Anamag's going to go ahead and start her turn off by putting a Bond of Gristle and Bone on this chosen unit. So that's going to give them +2 armor, and then one other thing. I can't remember what it was. Okay, they get Feign Death, which isn't the biggest deal in the universe because, well, I guess your Bone Grinders are the only things that really ignore it, so whatever. Other upkeeps, she really doesn't have any other upkeeps to get out this turn. They're all like things that affect. They're just regular spells. So I think we'll go ahead and charge Gudrun with Anamag. So she's speed 5, I'm pretty sure. I don't think she's speed 6. Yeah, she's speed 5. So we'll get her to move up 8 inches and just kind of hang out here around the Blightbringer itself. Amok is gonna run. He's going to hang out around Anamag because we want that arcane repeater or whatever it is that it's called. Next up, we're going to go ahead and trundle off with the Warmongers. They're going to run 10 inches. Like I said, these guys are going to be the ones that are trying to deal with issues that are going on this side of the table because I know my Blightbringer really isn't going to be able to do much on this other side here. The Chosen, now the Sapper... Oh no, the Brigands, it's the same. So, like, as long as they don't get within 15 inches, which means if they run outside of 12, they're fine. Or if they run less than 12 inches. So 15 to there, and then it's 25 inches to them. So that means that 10 inches is all I can run.
Yep.
There are forests here, so not all of them will be able to get on me. And at arm 19 with... rapid healing, like, maybe that's fine. I think I'm just going to go ahead and project that threat. They're going to get up here. Let's see if Brigands can take down Chosen from ranged.
Dice -5 with rapid healing?
Yeah, I really don't think it's going to happen. Next up will be the Warmonger Warchief. He's just going to run his 10 inches to kind of hang out here. He gives the Warmongers Blood Drinker, which is neat. It's not the most unique thing in the universe. Well, I mean, it's cool, but it is what it is. Next up, the Hellmouths are going to run, or the Hellmouth Tentacles are going to run. We're just going to spread them out, get them behind cover here. I just want to not give you every single one of them, so we're going to keep a couple in the woods here, and then that one way out on the side. Now the Blight Archon can activate, and we're going to spend 2 to put out Dragon's Blood on, which is taking the place of the Fury token. We're going to put that on the Chosen over here. So this is the big reason for having a Blight Archon in this list with the double max Chosen, is that I get the armor buff on 2 different ones, and that's really, really, really big. Next up then, the Blight Archon, I think I'm just going to go ahead and charge. Well, no, I can't see through the forest there. So unfortunately, she at speed 7, I think.
Learn your models.
Blight Archon speed 7. So we're just going to walk her up to here. Camp in 3. The Chosen over here, we're going to kind of take the same gamble in that I don't think that the Farrow Brigands are going to really do all that much to them while I have that arm buff up. So we're going to go ahead and just swing these guys out a little bit further. They are prayed. The Rake, which is really, really good for the Blight Archon, because it's got that long leash, and with having Crimson Ballet and Sprint, that's pretty decent. So we're going to rile for one and then run. Rakes are speed 7, so they're pretty fast. He is not the prey target, and at a 15-14, like, I think I'm pretty fine just like putting them out there.
I made 15-14 with stealth.
Yeah, pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot their stealth too. So good deal there. I think that's everything for me for turn 1, so it's on to you.
Oh boy. Not going to blow up any mines. Got my 6 Fury. Oh yeah, Azazello doesn't have range amplifier anymore. I forgot they took that away.
We had one of our viewers just got back into the game with Infernals, which I think a lot of people talk about Infernals being like not the good thing to start with. I think it's a lot like Convergence, how it used to be, where people are like, oh, don't start the game with Convergence. But you know what? You start the game with what you want to. Like, you just got to focus in on your mechanics and figure it out. It's not like starting the game with like Signar or Khador, where you just like get to go straight forward and do your thing.
Gudrun. Yeah, it's like if you're back here. Where's my beacon base? about you being command 8, right? We just said?
Yeah, command 8. So I think it's like 10.5-ish inches.
It's 11.5-ish.
Sorry, went off.
Yeah. So, let's run Gudrun up, but outside of getting cold range. That'll go next. Brigands. I really wanted to put Phantasm on you. I'm so used to playing Azazello where it doesn't matter where your stuff is turn 1 because you just have +5 range, so the upkeeps could kind of just go.
Yeah, no more of that.
Nope. So I think Azazello is just going to spend 3 on Storm Rager on the Ninja Boy.
Yep, the Wastelander.
Gonna walk up. Get within 6. And then he's going to spend 2 for Phantasm.
Sure.
Camp 1. This Gunbore. Rowl and run. Whoop. To the trench. This one, Rowl and run. Get next to his buddy. Warhog. Going to just run. Oh, 8. I don't think I can fully get in the trench and be out of his threat, so not fully in the trench.
Yeah, you never want Hellmouth Tentacles just being able to trivially pull your heavies.
Yeah. So let's do Targ. Just gonna run. Back here. The Brigands. What you guys gonna do? So these guys did run into threat.
They did.
Oh. Yeah, might as well.
You miss every shot you don't take, Ethan. I know you love
because your
that.
melee threat, your speed 9,
Speed 7.
speed 7, charge 10, threat
So
12.
threat 12, yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. So just gonna walk up. Get within 10 of that guy. Alright, I guess I can just do it like that. So this one's walking up. Oop. Basically walking up enough so the back line can get within 10.
Yep. And this is like one of the interesting things about playing into this type of list, or not type of list, but this list specifically is like Ethan's walking his brigands into the threat range, and I could easily just like unpack my chosen into them next turn and just take out a couple of them while I'm at it.
I have repo, so I'm going to repo out of your threat.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's like, I know what I'm doing somewhat.
I know. But at any rate, if you weren't repoing out of that, it means the Slaughterhousers and Bone Grinders are behind, and they can do work to these chosen.
Mm-hmm. Now everybody's in range, so let's just start with this back guy. Boop. So this one's out, so this first guy going to take a shot at the front one.
Sure.
Just going to pick this up. Rat 7 against their prey.
Yep. 5s to hit.
And then I don't think my dice will be legible.
That's why I brought you these.
Oh. I don't like these dice.
Oh, too bad. This is what people need to see.
Yep, rat 7. Hey, I hit.
Yep.
Out 14.
Off 5.
Yeah. Oh, take 4 and then rapid heal.
Only 3.
So this guy's got line around there. 5. We'll
Yep,
hit
that'll
12.
hit.
Oh,
Jeez
Jesus.
Louise. And that's the same guy, right?
Yeah.
So 5 is what I got left, and dice off 5 you did 6, so if I need to roll high to keep him around.
Well,
There we go.
you got a tough first.
Oh yeah, sorry. So tough and then heal.
Yep.
I guess that would be a tough roll.
Yeah.
And then heal, still 3.
God, I hate chosen. And they have feigned death from Anamag, right?
Correct.
Yep. So now this one's gonna try and shoot that front guy.
Sure.
Hits.
Yep.
A 5. 1 damage, which
So,
you auto
yeah,
rapid heal.
which auto heal, yep.
This one will try and shoot. Hits. A 5. Does 4.
Only does 1.
Which you heal 3 of. God, I hate Chosen. I think this might be the last one I can shoot.
Yeah.
Hits. No damage.
Alright. But no, never mind. You have to actually do damage to trigger rapid healing.
Yeah, you actually have to get damaged.
Yep.
So Repo 3. Ooh. So the front guys are definitely, because these ones had to go a little bit farther, so they're definitely in threat.
I know people are talking about dice, so like Ethan uses a lot of the Q Workshop dice.
I don't use those anymore.
They're right in front of you.
I don't use them for anything. I use these ones, which were like Riverfront Rumble dice.
Yeah, but I'm all about casino dice. I like the real sharp edges. I like big dice. We typically throw them into dice boxes, and I at least throw my dice quite vigorously. But just for people being able to see them a little bit better, we decided to just kind of throw them on the table. And you know, at the end of the day, Ethan uses most of my models anyways, so if I take out something, it's no skin off my neck.
Yeah. Well, that's just how it works, bro.
Yep.
This one's aiming.
Sure.
Let's just walk up.
Just try and get that tentacle.
Yeah. Shoot the tentacle. I aim to a rat 9.
All right.
Or I aim to rat 7.
Tentacles are def 10, so 14 behind the wall.
And then I rolled my dice like normal.
Yeah.
So that will miss. Because that is only a 12.
Yep.
But they are my henchmen, so I get to reroll, so I'll use the good dice. And that will hit.
There you are. See, that's what happens when you use good dice.
Pow, 12.
1 die. Yep, 2 damage, so that does enough to pop him.
Get wrecked.
Yep.
This front guy is going to try and shoot. Or no, let's do the farthest back guys. So, leader, try and shoot here. So now it gets prey, they just need 5s.
Yep.
14. Off 5. Does 4.
Heals 2.
Does 2. This one's going to shoot the same guy. Hits. Off 4. Or off 5. Nothing. Next guy. Misses, but reroll from henchman. Hit with a 5. Yep. Off 5. Does nothing. Last guy over here. Hits. Off 5. Does 2, which you'll probably rapid heal 1
Just
of.
hit 1, so he takes 1.
And then, so I think I got 1 more into that guy. Yep. We'll hit.
Yep.
No damage. Oh, I forgot the UA actually has 2 guns, so he'll shoot his second gun.
Sure.
Hits. No damage. This guy will try and shoot a tentacle.
Yep.
So you're 12 in there?
Yep.
I need a 7. Miss, but reroll from henchman. Miss. Next guy, same thing. Miss. Reroll from henchman. Hits. 15.
I'm sorry. The mouth itself is 18. The tentacles are 15.
Okay, so it doesn't break.
Yep.
This guy hits. Breaks.
Yep.
I think that's probably going to be it. So, repo. Repo to the wall, up to the wall, back, repo to the wall, repo back, repo back. This bad boy is just going to run into the trench.
Sure.
Linissa. 6.
Lanissa teching into Legion.
Just gonna run here.
Just saying.
Just saying. Slaughterhousers are gonna run. 10. And the rest are just gonna file up.
Alright.
Maximus doesn't have to stay. All kinds of gummed up. This unit gonna run outside your 12-inch threat. Bone grinders here gonna run. Oh, I guess these guys could have crafted talisman. And then I
You'd
would've
be
had-
camping too.
No, I'd still be. It's just the +2 range.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I could have pretended to have rage
So it's
amplifier.
like, yeah, fake rage amplifier. Yep.
These slaughterhousers. 10. Just gonna stay outside 9. Oop, come over. Run up. These bone grinders run 6, 4. And I just kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah, just kind of conga lining around.
Yep. Swamp Boober. Gonna just run. Up to the trench. And that is me.
All right, so in a perfect world, I'm just gonna pretend that I riled up my my Blightbringer here because that's what I should have done.
Oh, we're just living in a pretend world.
Well, no, you know better.
I know.
He'd at least have 1 Fury on him, so I'm just gonna do it anyways. I pull in the 2 from my
Any new comments?
rake. Let's see here. Someone bought a whole bunch of Khador for not a whole lot of money, and they were wondering what the best starter caster is for Khador. So like,
Vlad too.
yeah, well, no, you're talking like who's the best caster, but who's the best to start Khador off with? Like, I think that Sorsha 1 and Kozlov are pretty good to kind of get your feet wet.
Kozlov's a good start. I think Vlad 1's a good starter because he just kind of fixes everything.
Yeah, he does what he does, and like if there's one thing that Khador is really well known for, it's that they don't have a whole lot of tricks, but their stats are really good. So when you take someone like Vlad 1 and make your stats better, make your jacks faster, like it makes you feel like you're playing the game a little bit better. And I think like he actually probably is like the #1 like start playing the game with a caster thing, because Sorsha 1's like, oh, but I can walk and Wind Rush and then Tempest or then Freezing Grip. Like she has a lot of outs for getting casters and getting pieces. And I think Vlad is just very straightforward. And if you really want to go smash face, you can put Blood of Kings on him and like he's fine.
Yeah.
Like so I think Vlad 1's the way to go. If
Vlad 1 or Kozlov. I think Kozlov's like he kind of does everything.
Well, yeah. After his update from his old battle box rules, like yeah, he's pretty well rounded.
I mean, he speeds things up. He makes them hit harder. He gives higher armor. So like he kind of shows you everything Khador can do without like breaking one aspect of it.
Yeah, if you're really interested in playing like the different varieties of Khador, like Jax or Manowar or Winterguard, like Kozlov can do it. But I think Vlad just really likes I'm either Jax or Winterguard.
Yeah, I mean he can run anything. Like
but is he really gonna run Manowar?
He can, like Signs and Potent.
I guess.
Signs and Portents are good.
Yeah, but then your Jax just outpace you. So I've got all my Fury set up. We're gonna go ahead and upkeep both the spells I've got out here. Now let's go ahead and figure out what I'm gonna do with myself. So like Ethan's kind of presented me with some interesting options. And interesting is not really the best word for them. Nothing's dug in anymore, so that's something. I can't really charge much outside of these guys and going over the wall. I'm still mat 7, but with you being def 16 over the wall, it means I need boosted 9s, and that's average, so I don't know if I'm really willing to do that. I don't get the chance at impact attacks because I can't land on the wall, and if I do, then like what happens is I impact you, and then if I fail that and can't go forward, then it means that I pull back off of the wall. Like it's just funky.
You can't stop on the wall to impact attack at all.
Gotcha. Well, there's that. My rake can do some interesting things here, so let's just try and figure out what I want to do. First off, we're going to get a tentacle back. We're just going to plop that down right here. So the Warmongers are speed 5. They can no quarter for speed 7, which means they threat 10 to 12. And I don't think Ethan's done me the favor of leaving anything within that 12-inch threat on these guys. So no quarter isn't really going to do much for them right now.
Oh, I see something fancy on there.
Yeah, all the Warmongers are outside of threat.
I eyeballed it.
Oh, somebody gave us money for actually doing stuff.
I know, that's why I said something looks interesting. I saw a money symbol.
So, let's see here. So which one's a good place to start? Someone just said thanks for or they said keep up the good work and thanks. So, good work is an interesting word for that. I mean, we're trying. We're trying to make sure that we can, keep live streams for Warmachine interesting, and like Warmachine is just one of those games that's hard to watch live. So hopefully, we do the best we can here. But we thank you for the support and really appreciate it. As Ethan picks more of his hair off of my table for my dogs to eat.
It's not my fault. They eat anything.
Well, son of a gun, I don't have a whole lot of threat range options here. I've got that one brigand hanging out, but I'm pretty sure you left that there just to screw with me. So let's see what the Blightbringer can do first. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a whole lot of options with this guy here, because I don't know how much further I can get past this. Well, I can get past that objective. It's not a big
the building going around is the problem. You're tucked behind it.
That's right.
That's why I kind of clumped these guys up, because I was like, if you really want to try and walk and shoot.
Let's get into Warmachine business here. So, laser time. So, if I keep the laser lined up with the edge of his base, this is where Warmachine gets real not fun to watch.
Yep.
I don't think I can clear that objective by just walking forward.
No, I think the problem is you have to hook this way, stop, and then come over or forward.
Yeah, so if I wanted to get anywhere, I'd have to end up somewhere around here by sneaking around real weird. So I could probably fit in this pocket easy peasy without having to pull out a bunch of widgets.
If you say so, I believe you.
Well, there's a good inch there, so if I were to really get crazy techie with it, so I would have to loop around the building. I can't make the movements without having 120 steppers, so it's just figuring out if I can actually get there or not, which I feel I'm fine getting there.
If you feel you're fine, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull out. I don't even own 120 steppers. I don't even think anyone makes any.
Somebody made some for the Storm Raptor for its Repo 3.
By the way, she's getting concealment.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and activate that Blightbringer and move him up to his prescribed spot. He's just going to hang out. The base is where he's at. Now, he's got a range 15 gun, so I'm pretty sure I can just shoot whatever I want to back here. What's the threat range on your Warhog after Beacon?
It's speed 5, so it charges 8, threatening 10, beacon up to 12, hunter's mark up to 14.
Well, unfortunately, there's not much I can do to stay out of that threat, because I either sit here or I don't. So it means that no matter what, actually your Warhog can't get on me. So
how far away are we?
More than 12. Well, I guess you'd have to hunter's mark me if you want to make it.
Which I don't know if I could. I'd have to get within... You have to be within 16 inches of me, and then...
Yeah, it might be tight.
Gonna make me stand up. No, because that's me walking straight forward.
Gotcha. So Blightbringer's safe for now, at least.
Safe-ish.
Ish.
Ish.
Let's go ahead and pelt shots. I think we're going to have to shoot this fella here. Sure. I'm pretty sure that's within 15. Yep, easy peasy. Defense on those guys is 12, right?
Yep.
So I'm sitting at a rat 5, I'm pretty sure. I haven't shot a Blightbringer in forever. Yeah, we're rat 5. So we'll boost, and then that means we need a 7 to hit you.
I mean, what shot type are you doing?
I'm going to do the armor one, because I think I'm going to keep my guys a little bit... Well, tough would be real nice. As much as I want to make sure that my guys have high armor, I don't think they're going to be able to I don't think hanging around here is the best place for my chosen, so I think I'm better off ignoring tough so that I can shut off a lot of your pigs. So that's the one we're going to do. No tough and something else that it does. So looking for a 7. Got him. And then that's AoE 4 or 5 on the Blightbringer.
It's a 5.
It's 5.
Yeah. And you clipped.
So I don't know if you want that instead, but...
no. So this one's out. Let's max this in range. Yep. So basically you get this whole clump.
And the armor on Slaughterhousers?
15.
15. So my POW is 15, kind of up to 16, down to 8, so I would need 7s to kill.
So the front guy just dies.
No, I would need 8s to kill.
No, you hit him directly. So
no, I mean on the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
So 8s to kill. Let's go ahead and take care of Maximus. We're just going to boost there. What's his armor value?
His armor is 16.
Okay, so it's going to be dice off 8. No damage.
Maximus.
I think we're going to be putting out some other stuff too, so let's boost on the front-most-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Got him. And then I can't do anything to this guy.
Oh, no, because
he's in the trench.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and boost on the leader.
Yep.
Got him. And then I got one focus or one fury left I could use on him, but I think I might keep it as a random transfer just in case you get cheeky with it. So how many more guys do I got?
So you got 2 Slaughterhousers, 2
and
the Brigands.
Are Brigands and Slaughterhousers same armor?
No.
Okay, so we'll just go for 9s on the 2 Slaughterhousers real quick. So this will be the one closest to Maximus.
Yep.
Nope. And then the next one, no. Then Slaughterhousers
are armor 14.
So instead, I'm going to need 7s to kill. So one closest to Maximus. Nope. And then the next one, yes. So not bad. Not bad for the Blightbringer there. Let's see. What do I do next? Ethan, I don't know what to do.
I don't know. You check the comments. Not to distract you so I can eat more.
Well, it seems like people are talking about the camera angles. So, like, here's the funny thing. It's not funny. It's just funky. So, currently, we just use the normal camera angle that we've always used for our sped-up battle reports. Now, I do have a Stream Deck. It's basically just a hotkey pad that'll let me switch between different angles with different cameras, of which I own 3 different cameras that we could do this with. But one of the restrictions is that the USB ports are not going to be super duper compatible. So like I have another webcam, which is what we're using now. It's just like one of the Logitech C920 somethings or whatever. I think it's a 22. And I have a second one of those that I could hook up into my USB hub, but I have a cam link that goes into my 4K camera, but that will only run off of a 3.0 port, of which all of mine are blocked right now. So I can't have the multiple camera angles, and I can't even run the Stream Deck off of a USB hub. So like the technical stuff gets a little funky, and I would love nothing more than to switch camera angles all the time. But at current, that would require me drilling holes in my desk. But I'm not opposed to that. It's just not something I'm going to do right now. So
we should be doing it.
I know, right? So it's definitely something that will come in the very near future. It just needs to. There's some tinkering that needs to happen. I have a lot of peripherals coming out of my PC right now. So the Blightbringer did work. Killed 4 models.
Yep. That's
something. And he's not under threat from anything other than maybe Gudrun getting on him or the Gunboars shooting him. I guess, yeah, the Wastelander too. So now I got to figure out what it is I want to do with myself. The Wastelander reflects shots that are single hit, but what does he do against sprays?
I think he just redirects the one that hits. Actually, I think his says non-spray. It's been a while. Yep, non-spray.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I don't think the Blightbringer has, or Archon has assault.
No.
So, oh well, son of a gun, she does.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she has assault, but not dual attack. So.
Yeah. So I could charge and assault spray Gudrun. But if I do that, it means that likely I'm going to lose her, and I don't know if that's a really good trade. So, like, let's live in a world here where I'm planning out my charge for the Blarcon. So she would charge 10 because she's speed 7. And then on top of that, I have a spray of 10. Which I think she's pretty good with getting the range. I just want to make sure that we're... Yeah, so she can spray him. Does she hit Azazello at all?
Depends on who you're targeting.
It would be Gudrun, because I have to charge him.
If you're targeting him, then yes, probably.
Okay. The only thing is, like I said, I probably lose my Blight Archon at that point, unless I just pivot completely off this side and bubble wrap her with Chosen. Which also isn't the worst thing in the world. Maybe it is. Who knows? I'd like to get rid of that Wastelander. I really, really would. And putting some damage on Azazello is not the worst thing in the universe, but I really wanted to save that that spray 10 for something that really mattered. Like, I could probably clear out some of these brigands a little bit. But let's go ahead and live on the wild side here. Let's go ahead and activate the Blight Archon and charge at...
Living dangerously,
yep.
I see.
Yep, that's how I roll. We're going to charge Gudrun. So... We would then... I for sure would want to boost damage and hits on Wastelander, and then maybe I can just, like, hang out here with the 2 focus for transfers. I think that's fine. So, Gudrun in the trench is... Well, in the trench doesn't matter, right? So
he is def 15, because he's 13 base, then he has the +2 defense aura against ranged damage.
Alright, so I would need an 8 to hit him. And he has 8 boxes these days, or 5?
He is 8.
Okay. And armor?
16.
So this would be dice off 4 if I actually got into him. And with only 5 boxes, a boost would on average get him.
He has 8 boxes.
Oh, 8 boxes, woo. Well, we're just going to go for it on him and not boost or anything. I'm going to keep them transfers. Nope, miss. We're going to go ahead and boost the hit on the Wastelander, who I think is defense 16 against shooting.
He's 15 base.
Yeah.
He has Blade Shield up to 17, and then he has Gudrun Order for defense 19. I guess I should have told you this before you did the Assault Spray. Do you still want to do this?
I'm going to roll with it. So, like, your defense 19, so I need 12s to hit you. Whatever. You know, this is how you roll. That is 7 plus 5 is 12, sucker.
All right.
Boost the damage.
Armor 15 because of Storm Ranger.
Okay, so dice off 3. Get out of here. And then on Azazello?
He is 14, I want to say. 16. He's def 16.
I will miss. Because I'm not rat 9. So I'll sit there and camp the 2. I don't think there's anything that she... Yeah, she'd failed her charge, so... she just gets to sit there. No repo, no nothing. So I'm hoping these... the 2 transfers help. So now instead that means that the tentacles have to go on body blocking. So they can run outside of...
No, they cannot.
I thought they could run outside of command just to be there.
No. Read the Hellmouth thing. They disappear if they go outside command.
Oh, well, that's not fun. So we'll go ahead and pull them back.
I mean, I'll read it just to confirm.
Yeah, I thought that they could go outside of command.
No.
Just like any other unit in the game. Oh yeah, if they're moved or placed out of command range, they get removed. So no happening there. At least it means that I can body block, and that's fine because they can run just wherever they feel like. So we'll get him up there. That'll keep at least some of the front stuff from getting into him. It means that you got to activate things in a really unique way. Chosen. I guess the rake could go because we do need to get some work done with that. Now you've got the new bounding leap thing, right? You can be forced to be placed. So if I go ahead and walk 7 with the rake right up to here, then I'll go ahead and force to place within 5. So we'll flip him over here. He's got range 2, so we'll have a couple guys in the butt.
Which way does he want to face?
He's got arcs. That's what I'm figuring out now.
That's what I wanted to clarify.
I don't know if I want to take a bunch of Slaughterhousers in the back arc. And I think maybe we'll go ahead and go for average dice on these guys in front here. So we're going to get him right in here, so he's facing straight forward at least. And then I'll go ahead and just take my first attack of my... Oh, Jeepers Creepers, Brian. He's only got 1 inch. I thought he had 2. So that's no good. I don't think I have a single thing in
Unless
melee.
you want to go back then.
Yeah, I think I'd have to.
I mean, you probably had enough distance to walk this way around and jump. Because you just decided to walk up to the wall.
Yeah, I guess. Sure. So we'll close him into the 1 inch and live in that world. So let's go ahead and take the first tail, or my only tail strike against this fella. Well, this fella here.
Okay.
Def 12. I'm
Def
mat 6. Or yeah, 14. So I need. That would mean I'll go ahead and boost. Whatever. So we'll go for the 8.
Yep.
That'll hit. And then POW 12.
Oh, which guy?
This one here.
So he would be armor 14.
Not ones.
Yep.
Got him. Or
So
tough. Well, yeah. Was he in the 5-inch ring?
He was.
So no tough.
No, you killed the guy that was.
Okay, so he'll get a tough check then.
Yeah. Does his tail pull?
No, I don't think he's one of those guys.
Tough. So
knockdown.
Yeah.
All right, then I get to buy. I'll buy against the knockdown guy because you have rise, right?
Yeah.
So buy and then not ones. Got him. Barely. We'll go ahead and buy against the leader.
The UA.
Yeah, the UA. Sorry. Just hard rolled an 8. Nope, miss. So that'll be him. Son of a gun! I shouldn't have done that.
What do you want to do?
I wanted to not take that attack because I needed him as a transfer target. Sorry. I just forget these guys are Fury 3.
Yep.
So he's sitting there. The UA hasn't been hit. I know, like even if I would have killed him, I still would have just put it back because I want the transfer more than I want that model. Let's see here. So now we've got Chosen that can go on this side. I think I want to do the press forward order with them. I think I'm going to take a couple of these guys. This one I'm going to wing out way to the side to charge this fella here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go ahead and put another one like right into this guy over the flag, or over the wall. Sorry. And then this fella here is going to run. We're going to go 7 this way, then another 4, and then another 3 just to get in front. The leader will just run straight through here, and then this guy we're just gonna put right through.
What's
there.
the leader's
I need
command?
to. Yeah, I just realized that I need to check that because he's way far out. I want to say they're 8s. Chosen are 8, so I would need to instead run him. Probably just we'll run him right about there, and that'll keep him in command with that guy, and the rest of these guys are fine. So over here, these guys are mat 7.
Def 14.
That will hit a 14, or I'll hit a 15. And then their POW is 14, or 13, sorry, with 15 with Brutal Charge.
Doesn't tough.
Okay. Then the next one will go over the wall here.
So we'd have 16 over the wall.
Yep, so I need a 9. Got him. And then toughs.
Not tough.
All right. These guys can reposition if they want to. We'll just go ahead and repo over this way. There. And then this guy's just going to get a little bit closer to your AoE, but not in it. I feel like we're probably engaging here now. Yes. I just kicked your guy back. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, so we've got Fort try to keep the Blight Archon safe. Next up, we'll go with Amok. I think he's just going to run to hang out behind the wall here, or behind the obstruction here. That'll keep him at least what I would consider safe.
Safe-ish.
Yeah. Let's see. This other side here is the weird one where, like, I've just got not a whole lot that I can do with things, and I need to either choose whether I want to hide behind this flag for the next turn and just let you do your thing, or present my models and hope you don't kill them all, which I don't think is the thing that's going to happen. So let's go ahead and have the Chosen go. I think they're just going to walk up a little bit, and a lot of them are going to hang out like kind of base to base behind these flags. This guy will get behind there, that guy there. So at least we can stay blocked by the forest. The Warmongers, I think, are going to swing real wide here. So I hope the camera can still see these guys, but they're going way out on the edge.
No, they can't.
Okay, well, Warmongers are going way this way. The Warmonger Warchief, I think he's just going to hang out kind of where he was, just up here. So now Anamag goes. I don't really have a whole lot that I want to do with her. She's got plenty of things she can do, and I guess I could have cast a spell off Ritual Slaughter, but I just decided not to.
I don't think they were in control.
Yeah, Carnage could have been cool too, but...
Because the model doing the killing has to be in control.
Yeah, I guess they were a little far out. At any rate, we're just going to put her... we're going to put her right here. She's got to pitch a couple Fury, so she's going to ditch 4. I don't have any spells that I really want to cast with her. So she's camping 2 under concealment, and what I feel like is in somewhat of a safe spot. So that's everything for me. I'll go ahead and check comments, and you can do your business.
Okay. Pull on my Fury. His Fury disappeared, so Azazello's up to 6. Targ now has a free upkeep ability. So good. Arcane Assist, so I will upkeep Phantasm for free. You killed my Storm Rage target. So that's super sad.
Yeah, I'm very happy about getting the Wastelander off, even if it was really not great odds.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to hit it. Def 19 is usually pretty good.
Pretty decent, but a boost. But like, you never know against me, man. I take every shot.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd go for it, because I think I am going to really just try and kill your Blight Archon this turn.
Yeah, no, I figured that was the case for you.
Because all I gotta do is kill these 2 tentacles, and I got a Warhog on it. So
yeah, I'll accept it. Like, that's your 1 heavy though, so.
I am gonna ambush this turn though. 1 Sapper's gonna ambush. And these guys are currently armor 19, right?
Yeah, both units are 19.
Okay, so this Sapper gonna ambush in Gorag's rear arc.
Sure.
I think this Sapper, which I'll use a Bone Grinder instead because that makes more sense. Do I want to put 2 on Gorag? Because he's the one with the mini feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm just going to put 2 Sappers on that poor boy. Because...
Yeah, I think if you take... I forgot about the Sappers ambushing, so if you take off the no quarter from Gorag, that makes their threat range a lot less interesting.
Yep. Maintenance phase, I am going to give the Warhog the no push, place, or pull ability from the objective. Boop.
Someone did comment and say that you live in the middle of nowhere when Arby's opening up is a great big event.
I mean, I didn't think it was a big deal. Like, I was just like, I'm thinking Arby's. And then, so...
We do have I had to chuckle because in the city that we live in, there's also a Burger King that's opening up. And there was previously a Burger King in this town, but then it closed down and turned into a used car dealership. So now it's just like, oh, hey, look, future car dealership owners. Ooh, can't wait for that Burger King to close down.
So I don't think I'm going to feed this turn.
Ooh, man.
Because, like, I'm not going to eat a charge there. If I feed before you, your arm debuff counters my arm buff. So, like, you just auto-kill anything you get in the melee with anyway.
Pretty much, yeah.
Godring getting +3 would be nice, but I don't think I need it. It's just, if these 2... do you have a large base proxy?
Yeah, I got it around here somewhere. Well, it's underneath my Blight Archon, but she's fine.
Basically, I just need to see... He might have to go first, actually. Or these doofuses are kind of in my way.
Yeah, your Slaughterhousers.
Yeah, the one that you didn't kill because he was in the trench. Because, yeah, I think to get the 1-inch on him, he has to go first.
And get out of the way, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, which is fine. He can kill a tentacle, but I'd rather he didn't have to. He's not full. Let's try this first gunbore. I think is going to aim. Or this one's going to aim. I think I'm going to try and shoot the Blight Archon. Boost the hit. I'm at 7 aiming.
Because I sent you messages.
Hit.
Yep.
I'll boost damage.
A drink if you could.
POW 13, your armor 17. So off 4.
Because I was trying
I
to
think you're going to transfer that.
Damn. Okay, yeah.
So that's going to be 10 to the 5.
I don't. Well, upstairs I do. Thank you. Bye.
It is an AoE 4. Oh, that's a large base. Or medium base.
How much was it to the rake again?
10.
10 to the
5. So high explosive blast damage here. Dice -9. No damage. Let's do Targ. I think he's going to walk up into the trench. He's going to ancillary attack this guy to shoot this tentacle.
Sure thing.
I just have to confirm. It's been a while since I played ancillary. I don't think I get the aim bonus twice.
No, I don't think, because your aim bonus comes during your activation when you get rid of your movement, and I think it's just for that shot, for that activation. Like, I don't think it confers over to ancillaries.
Yes, for the rest of that model's activation.
Yeah.
So rat 5.
Right? 5's hit.
I'm shooting this tentacle.
Okay, same.
Hits with an 11.
Yep.
POW 13 here.
Okay, so 3 to kill.
Kills. High explosive blast damage here, so...
6 to kill.
Nope. High explosive here.
That's going to be... You can't. Oh, yeah, you could. Never mind. Yeah, it's not impervious.
So now I can get him on him if he moves. How much life does the rake have left?
Not a whole lot.
Like
10 boxes.
So now I could just do Operation Kill Rake. Which is probably fine. So, let's do some brigands, I think.
Sure.
We're going to do Hog Wild.
Ooh, going hog wild.
Yep. So these guys are engaged and can't shoot, but these guys can.
Yep.
So the leader... I'll try and shoot this guy. Might as well.
Sure thing. Def 16.
Rat is 5 up to 7. Or is the leader higher with these guys? Because they have a different weapon, so I can never remember.
Yeah, it's tough.
Nope, same. So Rat 7 with prey, so I need a 9. Miss. Reroll from henchman. Miss. This guy's going to try and shoot Mr. Leader Boy.
Sure.
Hits.
Yep.
5. Yeah, I did this out of order. Does 3.
Nothing.
Would you go for full? Yeah, because I was supposed to kill him first, then drop his armor.
Yeah.
But I need these guys out of my way. So, yeah, that's fine. So they're going to get... I'm not even going to do the rest of the shots. Going to get a press forward.
Sure.
So he's just going to run here, staying engaged.
Yep.
Leader... Or the UA is just going to stay engaged. So he's just... Or I guess he's got a fake charge.
I noticed somebody talking about how they missed Legion and
he's going to charge this guy?
the Abbey 2 crazy assassinations that can happen, and I still think those do happen. Like, I think in our channel, buried down deep in the archives, we have a game where Abbey 2 played in Primal Terrors, and it actually went pretty well for her in general. Like, I think she can run this list fine, because Chosen really don't need anything to be good.
No, it was pretty much just Abbey 2 has a battle group, and
Yeah.
Chosen just kind of run and do their own thing. So just run it up to engage.
Exactly. They're like the infantry that she doesn't need to babysit, which she really likes because she doesn't really do anything for infantry, and Chosen don't need anything.
So he's just running up and around to engage here.
Sure thing.
Boop. So let's do some fake charges. Or I'll do my one real charge that I care about.
Okay.
Matt is
And
8.
that's on this fella here.
Yep, Matt 8 with prey.
Sure.
Hit.
Hit-ish.
Hits. His big old stick is about 10 up to about 12.
Okay, off 7.
Does a whopping 2. Oh, I actually did 1 point. I'm not even going to take... The fake charges are just going to be runs. Because I actually don't want to let you heal more.
Yeah.
I'll do the one fake charge into the rake, though. With the UA.
And he's def 15.
Yeah. I'll go with my Rat 6
Thank
gun
you.
because I have Gunfighter.
Yep.
So I need a 9.
9.
Miss, reroll from Henchman. Miss, second gun. Miss, reroll from Henchman.
Ooh, there you go. Def 14.
Armor 14.
Yeah, 14 armor, sorry.
Off 2. Does a whopping 3 to the 4. Oh, do you mind if I run this one guy?
Yeah, go ahead.
He got kind of tucked in here.
Yeah, not a problem.
So he's just running around 5. And then 5. Just engage the reek. Let's do some Slaughterhouse Charges.
Slaughterhouser's gonna slaughter.
Yeah, so he's going to charge the Chosen.
Yep, because you can see him because he's a big old fat base.
Yep. He's going to charge the Chosen. He's going to charge the Rake. He's going to charge the Rake. And then, yeah, these guys. This one will also charge the Rake.
Sure.
Next 2. And then this one's going to charge the Rake. Max 2. Or the Chosen max 2. No, this one will stay back.
Okay.
No, I might as well overkill it. It's just I'm going to be super clumped up.
Yeah.
So first Chosen here in the butt.
Sure. Def 10.
Matt is 7, and then they have powerful charge up to 9, so 11 in the butt.
Yeah, not once.
Hits.
Yep.
Power 12. He is damaged, right?
He is, yep.
Yep. So 2 dice normally, 1 for the charge.
Yep, weapon
4 for
master
finisher.
charge.
Finisher.
Arm 19.
Off 7.
Yep. He does not have ignore tough, right?
They have takedown.
Okay, so no.
So let's just do these charges here. So Matt 9 because of powerful, so he needs 6. Hits with a 6. Power 12. Master with finisher.
Off 2.
Off 2. We'll kill it.
Yep, so we'll pull that Fury in.
The rest are just going to do nothing. This unit. So which Chosen are hurt from the guns?
The only one that you got over there was the one you killed.
Okay, so the rest of them. Oh yeah, because I shot him and then just didn't bother.
Yeah, these are the ones that have 2 damaged ones.
Yep. So let's do probably these Slaughterhousers because I gotta get out of my way. I will do. No, I just don't want him to screw up. Yeah, he'll charge this tentacle. So he's just gonna go max reach.
Somebody said you did 23 on 4 dice damage rolls. Yeah, that's what happens with Slaughterhousers.
So good.
And our dear friend Andrew, breaker of all pikemen, did comment that I was bringing out the old fashioned. My lovely partner Amanda made me one while we were sitting here because this is when it gets to Ethan connecting his turn, I need to have something to use.
Oh my god! I told you we can play with the clock if that's all you're gonna bitch about. 1 charge here, Matt 9. Hits. Pow 12. Kills.
On the tentacle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's do, I think, Azazello Ding Dongo.
Yep.
I think he's going to swap Storm Rager to Gudrun. So I'll probably take, I can get 1 Blightbringer shot on me. Which is probably fine. His gun is special.
Yeah, he's got the beacon.
It's a hand cannon. That's why it's special. Range 12, pow 12.
Yeah, just a hand cannon with beacon.
Yeah. It's a wide bore pistol, actually.
Should just be called a hand cannon.
I think he'll aim.
I tell you, PP and their random, like,
Shoot.
not streamlining stuff
A boost.
gets me every time.
So
Alright, Def 14. 14, right?
Rat 9.
Yeah, 14.
Hey, I hit.
Yep, got it.
Hey, you're beaconed.
Yep.
This is a pow 12. Armor, what? 17?
You're off 5, yeah.
Off 5. Does 3.
Alright.
He'll sit there camping 1.
Hard Blight Archon nerf.
Yeah.
Should have come out with 17 boxes like they had in CID.
Sure. I think this back sapper is going to aim and shoot Goreg in the butt.
Sure thing. So Gorag will be def 10 in the butt.
So, sappers.
Probably Rat 5 or something like that.
Rat 6,
Ooh,
sir.
man.
Aim to an 8.
Jeez.
Hits.
Yep.
Pow whopping 14.
16. So dice off 2.
Dice off 2. Does 2.
All right. He's up and at him.
He's got 8 boxes total, right?
Sure does.
Next one is going to... let's be frisky. He's going to assault him.
Gonna get
Or
that
not
charge.
assault, he's going to charge.
Yeah, charge.
And do his rear arc just to tie him up.
Sure.
I have Gunfighter.
I was kind of hoping this guy had counter charge so I could get you, but he doesn't.
Hits.
Yep. Need that on damage though.
Pow 14.
Yep.
Or I guess I got to do the AoE 4 blast damage from the first guy.
Sure.
Because I think... Is he in range? I don't know if he is.
Do you have a 4-inch blast marker?
I should.
Or do I just... I'm gonna use this.
I mean, I got this.
I guess if you got it handy. 4, 4, 4. Yeah, they're both in.
Okay. It's not high explosive or anything, so I still got to do this.
Okay, so 7s, it's dice off 9.
Dice off 9 on this one.
Yep.
Nothing. The other one. Nothing. So this guy, his POW 14. Dice off 2. Ooh,
yeah.
9.
Okay, so tough check. Nope.
Go rag.
There goes my no quarter.
Now I gotta do blast damage on those 2 again,
Yeah.
and myself, because he is not immune to blast damage.
Yep. He doesn't have safe handling.
Nope. Or the thing that makes him immune to blast.
Yep.
So, left guy. Nope. Right guy. Nope. Himself. I think dice off 7, so on box scars he kills himself. No damage.
Alrighty.
Woo! Got her. But they have vengeance, don't they?
They do because of the theme benefit.
Yes. Which is fine. Let's probably do...
Which, not to get on a soapbox here, but I think that since the theme benefit, there was only 1 for Primal Terrors, and the big reason why that was is so that they could balance the free Hellmouse around it. I think that they should have, in the dynamic update, gotten 1 more theme benefit.
Screw 'em. Some factions only have 1 theme benefit for their themes, so I'm cool with it.
But it's typically because their rec options are really good, and since all the rec options got, like, worse in quotes, like, it should have happened.
Worse in quotes. So I think this gunboard is going to aim.
Okay.
It's just what does it want to shoot? So I need the boost to probably hurt him. Yeah. No, because so I want to do him, but I want to kill the Blight Archon first, but I don't want to leave him engaged. So yeah, let's do the Warhog. Boop. And then am I still engaged with that guy? I don't have any of my reach sticks. Okay. Though I think to go there I would take a free strike.
Yeah, I think, like, I always do shoulders, so... Do you need the light?
Yeah, I need one that actually works. No, it's more of a...
The reason why yours doesn't work is because I took the batteries out so they wouldn't die.
But it was just working.
Well, then I guess your laser sucks.
Or the batteries are out. I'm checking this line if I'm within your reach range.
What line now?
From this base to this base.
You do your business.
So no, I wouldn't take a free strike.
Okay.
So he's going to charge. Beacon lets you charge for free. Yep, so he lives here now. Boop. Aggression dial.
Alright.
So
Take your D3.
It's at the end, sir. So I am at 6. You are def 14?
Yep, so you need 8s.
I'll boost the first cleaver.
Okay.
I will miss.
That is a whiff.
I will boost the second cleaver.
Yep.
That will hit.
Mm-hmm.
Pow 19 now. Plus 2, and he's got how many boxes?
8 left, 7 left, something like that.
Well, I'd like to know.
Well, it's 7.
Okay, so I just need a 5. Yeah. YOLO.
There you go. Yep. Blight Archon's gone.
Boom. No snacking. Take his gore over here.
Sure.
5 will miss.
They're 12? You're not. Oh, 6. Yeah, you're 6, yeah.
I'll buy a cleaver in 2. I'll hit. Power 19. So dice
plus 2.
Will be a tougher die.
He
is tough.
And then heals 1. So back up to 2.
So I could buy 1. They have rise, don't they?
They sure do.
Yep.
Well, as long as they're within his command, so I think this particular one does not have rise.
Okay. I could live with that.
Which should just be a theme benefit, and Amok should have changed. No. But that's not what quality of life is all about.
Bro. So I'm not going to buy that last attack.
Sure.
So now let's do this gun bore. Aim, shoot here. Or no, he doesn't need to do that. Let's do Gudrun. Gudrun's gonna charge. Boop, get his reach.
Yep. Currently there are 7 people watching.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know.
That's like 7 more than I expect.
Exactly. So I'm hoping that anyone who hasn't commented on the stream yet will take this opportunity to do so and talk about what they're really liking about the dynamic update so far.
He hit him all, so he gets a power token. So he is a POW 19 with Storm Rager.
6 to kill. Not tough.
I'm going to choose not to cleave into my own dude.
Well, that, you should.
Yeah. I think this gun bore is going to walk. Is 5. Gonna shoot the objective.
Sure.
Hits.
Yep.
I think I'll boost damage.
R18.
5. Does 7.
Sure.
High explosive blast damage. Does nothing.
Yep.
Oh god, now I got all these pigs.
Yeah. This is where Ethan clocks himself.
Oh my god, we can play with the clock if you want.
But then I would just win every game we play, Ethan.
Sure. We'll see how this goes after you've had like 1 or more of those. So how far are these guys threatened with vengeance now? Like 11?
They go, they're speed 5, charge 8, threat 10, and then up to 13.
Okay. I can live with that.
It would have been 15.
Would've, could've, should've. Let's do bone grinders. They're just gonna run.
When I asked my question about the 7 people that were watching, we doubled in viewers.
Oh.
I tell you.
Are you sure the
computer
wasn't just wrong?
We're on the up and up, okay?
On the up and up.
Yep.
I think these guys are going to run.
People come for the Warmachine, but stay for our charisma and banter.
I doubt that.
No, because mostly I just talk at you and you're saying, Brian, you drink too much.
No, I say it with my eyes. Like, we haven't had that conversation yet. But
no. We've just had the conversation of Ethan needs to learn how to manage his clock better.
You need to just chill, bro. These guys are going to run. Just backing up, pretty much. To be safe. Lanissa. Going to run up into the trench. Maximus. Also going to run up into the trench. These bone grinders. Gonna run. Boop.
Someone commented that they were very happy about the circle changes.
I'm thrilled with them.
Like cool. Most of them. Like the living beasts is what they were really excited about. So
yeah, they're finally playable.
I think
again.
like I'm happy to see some diversity come to the circle lists. Like, I just think they needed something to kind of diversify their toolkit, because right now it's not very diverse.
I mean, for the longest time for Circle, it was Bones pairing.
Yeah.
Then Tharn got a Sid, then it became Bones Tharn. And that's pretty much what it was for like 2 years.
You might have had some weird janky, like, Secret Masters.
Pre-Riot Quest? No.
Yeah, right.
The last year, Secret Masters became playable because of Riot Quest solos and Archons.
Yeah.
And then they just gutted that. It's still playable.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, all the themes are viable now, which I'm kind of excited about.
Yeah, that's a big deal for Circle, because basically it was just wolves on wolves.
And Wormwoods and Secret Masters now, so, like...
Yeah,
I
that's
can finally
something.
use my 3 units of Brigands.
Yep. So let's see. I can pull off the Fury from my Blightbringer. But I think that means I have to cut for 1, because that only brings me up to 6. So Anamag is going to cut for 1. My Blight Archon business doesn't exist anymore. We're going to go ahead and not give anyone concealment, because no one's close enough to do it. But we have Vengeance, and I need to figure out how exactly I want to do this. So their command is 7. So let's go ahead and shift this guy back a little bit to deal with him. And then we have one more guy. If we were to go back 3, yeah, we could easy peasy get this guy. So we'll try and deal with these two. The ones up front, they are just going to try and move up 3.
Yeah, I think I'm outside block punch threats. Yes, I eyeballed it so well.
So they're going to hang out here. He's going to go up here. And there. Yeah. So we can't walk punch, but we can at least set ourselves up for a good charge. So let's go ahead and punch here. Sappers are 12s.
Something like that. They are 12s.
Okay. Hits.
Armor 14.
I think these guys are about 12 base, but let me double check. I haven't swung with a Warmonger in forever. 14. Jeepers Creepers.
Need a 5.
There we go.
Not tough.
He is not in Berserk range, so he stops. He does Blood Drinker, but none of my Warmongers are damaged. Over here.
Yep.
5 will hit an 11, so... Oh no, it'll hit a 12 because of that leader.
You did. 5 kill.
Oh no.
Yes.
1 left. He's not reached though, right?
Nope. He doesn't have a melee weapon. He has gunfighters, so he has a half-inch engagement range.
All right. Yep.
Unless you're going to just kill him.
No, I don't think I'm going to, because I'm just going to get away from him and say, fuck him.
Those POW 14s, bro.
I know, right? So, that's all my maintenance phase business. So,
Well, that guy rises.
yeah. Well, no one does. Because Amok is not in his...
Oh, yeah, never mind. I forgot.
It's not a theme benefit.
My pigs have rise.
I know, right?
Pigs OP.
Yep. So, I need to figure out what it is I want to do with myself. So, like, I know that I want my Blightbringer to go up and, like, start killing your heavy, because if I don't do that, then he'll come at me, and that'll be that. But then I know that the Slaughterhousers are just going to charge the Blightbringer and try and do work there. He's not damaged, so that's something. Did Azazello get the Don't Pull Me, Bro?
No, the Warhog did.
The Warhog did, but Azazello can be pulled.
He can be, but I'm just camping 1.
Yeah. So let's live in a world here where Anamag walks are 5. Right? We pretend Anamag walks. Gallows is range 10.
Yes.
And then Amok makes it 12.
Oh, he has the +2 range ability?
Yep. So I can zap Azazello with the pull spell. It's just that I don't have a lot of other attacks that can get that one brigand out of my way. especially since he's in the trench.
It is a bone grinder, sir.
And if I got Azazello up here, it would mostly be either Anamag needs to, like, slap him up, which I would need to roll real hot to get him there. Or, well, the big thing is that the Blightbringer needs to do that work. So I don't have a lot of superfluous attacks that can get rid of that one bone grinder in the zone because I can't pull you through him. And the Blightbringer is speed 5, charges 8, and threats 10.
Yep, so you'd have to pull me basically to here, which
I can't as long as that guy exists.
Well, even if he's...
Well, I guess I could. I guess I could.
I would hit him.
I guess if I could... Yeah, that's right, because I'd pull you this way, and then you'd hit the gun bore. So there's really no way I can pull a Gallows Assassination on you. So what does Anamag do then?
Yeah, I tried to give you questions, so I threw the heavy up there.
Yeah. Well, I need to get rid of him. Like, that's the thing, though, is, like, as soon as I take him out, like, it's either I take your heavy out or you take my 120 out with your heavy. And from there, it turns into, like, you know, I don't think my Chosen can deal with the heavy on their own.
Sorry. He took 1 to the 3.
Okay.
Now that aggression now is at the end, I always forget to roll it at the end. Yeah, because
I can't really Fury Strength to get enough. Because I think like 3 Chosen could take him out, but losing all the Chosen and the Blight Archon over here was a real big bummer.
You do get 1 tentacle back, I guess. So like
I guess
clear lane.
That's something. I did because like the house is blocking my view to my Hellmouth. Good old Madison problems. So if I did put him up here, does that change anything?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. The only thing that happens is I can't pull your heavy still because you're tethered with the objective.
Yep.
I could get Gudrun out of the way, but then he would hit the heavy, so that's not a thing. Because he would pull directly towards the Hellmouth.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can do is get a bone grinder for funsies. Like, that's that. Yeah. I think we'll put the tentacle there, and we're just going to get off of this kill Azazello plan right now, because I don't think there's enough weight in investing the time trying to think about how to do that with the small amount of activations I have to try and clear this up.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think you can.
The only
if you had a
thing,
martyr, it might be possible.
yeah, if I had a spell martyr, it would be fine.
Fine.
I guess like Anamag is speed 5, threatens 10. Like she could. No, she can't. She's just a little bit out of being. If she could charge here, then
if she charged
that
there,
would.
she'd block the Blightbringer though.
Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah. Either way, we're not on kill Azazello plan. So let's go ahead and activate the Hellmouth first. We're just gonna go ahead and punch this guy. Needs a 7 to hit you. Nope. Nice. Let's go ahead and figure out what we're gonna do otherwise. Anamag has Dark Shroud, which I don't feel like I need to defeat in order to make that happen right now, because you still have so much stuff left, and even if I kill that heavy, you have a lot of infantry left that can start working on that Blightbringer.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I feat, and then all my infantry over here charges the Blightbringer.
Exactly. So you just unpack into him. I still have a lot of things left over here that can do work, but if I collapse this side, that doesn't really mean a whole lot for what's going on over here. Let's
I guess this is worth noting. We both do score 1 point.
Yeah, we're at 1 each. Let's
1.
Let's go ahead and
Oh, they can't read that.
I have a new idea, and it's not a great idea. So one of the things I'm thinking of is I just abandon this side and say, like, screw the Blightbringer, we're going to pull him over here. And then I just try and maintain the scenario over here while trying to contest this way. But I think the way that I need to do that is by pulling the Blightbringer into this, though, so that you have to do something to it. And then maybe I just... Oh, no. Her armor buff is... no. Fury of Strength is warrior model only, but her armor buff, I feel like she can put on whatever she wants. Nope, it is friendly faction warrior model.
It's like she's designed just to buff Ogre.
Yep. Son of a gun, Ethan.
Son of a gun. Now who's taking the long turns?
My 3 minutes of thinking.
Oh, yeah. You can check the chat. I doubt this was 3 minutes. Now it's my turn to lay into you. Like, take these 20 minutes planning out this assassination run that doesn't work. Go ahead. I'll allow you.
Someone said it's an intervention for me because they think I drink too much. Let's, jeez. The thing is, though, is I know if I unpack my Blightbringer on this side, he's going to die from Slaughterhousers. Like, I'm pretty sure they just get him.
They become POW 15 Weapon Masters, so...
Well, after he's damaged, right?
What? It just takes Azazello shooting him with his gun.
I guess, yeah.
Or the Gunbores, or PS22 Gudrun, or PS13 Weapon Master.
Let's,
Bone Grinders.
I have so much stuff over there, and it's just really frustrating.
Yeah. You're just stuck behind that forest.
If I can try and clear that flag, though, that puts me up a little bit on scenario. I don't have anything to contest your zone, though, which is really rough for this matchup. Maybe the Hellmouth should have just wrapped around into it, but I don't think I actually can with the way the trenches are set up. Because I think that I see the trenches as the edge of your zone and not the actual zone. Let's see. So if I ritualistic magic, Anamag can do 14 inches on that. So this Ogren would have to kill that guy to ritualistic. Yeah, let's go ahead and activate this chosen unit over here. A lot of them are just going to stay put and start punching. We're going to try the leader into this guy just to see if we get ritualistic magic up. So, I'm at 7, I need 5s. You're not defense extra, right?
They are def 14.
God damn it, henchmen.
Henchmen!
So I need 7s to hit you. That gets a little rough. We're going to take the mount, because if we don't charge, we can do the mount attack. Because I think these guys are combat riders.
There's no such thing as combat rider.
Damn it. Am I going back in Mark II time?
They
so
can just, if they don't
either
charge,
way, they just
mount.
get to do it
It's
anyways.
just, does anybody want to
So
walk
I get
or do
2
anything?
chance. No, they're just going to stay. So, well, I guess this guy could loop around here. These guys are what for melee?
Half inch.
Okay, yeah, we'll just walk around here so we're not swinging over the wall. We'll go ahead and punch here. Hits, and then POW 14.
The mount is 12, isn't it?
No, the mount is 14.
Oh, tough.
Alright, next attack, auto hits, kills.
Yep.
Well, not ones, because you're 15, right?
14 on brigands.
Oh, yeah, never mind. So that'll ritualistic magic me. I think we're going to put Fury of Strength over here on the chosen.
Sure you want a Carnage instead?
If I Carnage, then none of these guys are affected by it. Yeah,
It's
you
just
know
Carnage costs
yeah,
3.
Carnage is better. Yeah, we're going to put that up, but I'll have to use this token because I didn't pull out a Carnage one.
Not to tell you how to play.
No, if you just want
I
to...
played Anamag once, so like, I feel like I know what I'm doing with her compared to you.
Do you remember the game we played
It was
with
Striker
Anamag?
2. Go fuck yourself. It was Striker 2 Brawl, who should be on the epic list in Brawl.
All right. So next up is here. They're not in control for Carnage. So misses, and then the regular attack will hit, and then POW 13 means I do need to roll not ones. Then next up will be this fella here. Miss. And then next one, 6 will miss. 13s.
Henchman.
Yep, got him. So that's them. They can repo at least right now, so we'll get them to just kind of shuffle up a little bit. So that's this side completely done, because now nothing else needs to go over here. I think I need to get this Blightbringer to do its thing. We're going to go ahead and pay the 1 to charge, or do we just need to walk? Am I within 7? Stick. There you go. Okay, I can just walk. What? You're 12s, right?
Yep. I'm a pig.
Okay, so I am a whopping mat 6, but with Carnage, I end up going to an 8.
Oh yeah, I couldn't see where she is.
Yeah.
The Warhog's definitely in control.
Yep. So 5s to hit you.
4s, but sure.
Well, yeah. No, I'm a mat 6 up to 8. Yeah, never mind 4s. So hits, and then with the tail, this is about 18, so it's dice damage.
Yep.
That's gonna be 11 to the 3.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing big.
No.
Next initial hits. -1 does 8 to the 3.
Yeah, no big deal.
That's something. Next one will hit. Off 1. 10 to the 5.
Kills it to the box.
Sure. No fury needed. All right. I'm sorry. I did forget to activate him for his little Blightbringer breath thing, so we're going to do the +2 arm here.
Fine. Even though it's not optional. I think you
Yeah,
have to
it's
choose
not
it.
optional. It's just like warping.
But if you don't say it, you do the first one.
I think that the first
Which
one.
is the most
Yeah.
strength one.
Yep. So
I've had that happen with a Warpwolf at an event. I didn't declare what I was doing, so you default to the first one. The first one was strength anyway.
yeah, we're just gonna buy into this bone grinder.
Go for it, bro.
Yeah, hits. Tough.
That's
All right. Nothing else to swing at because that's all he's got in melee. I think I'll rile 1 because I think Anamag is gonna put out Furious Strength and then probably just camp the rest. Yeah. So let's go ahead and activate the. I don't know. I need to figure out some threats here. So these guys are speed 5, charge 7, threat 9.
Speed 5.
Or speed 5, charge 8, threat
10.
10. So we can get into at least 2 of the Slaughterhousers, maybe 3. So that meant if these guys just walk and punch, then they can deal with some of these brigands. So they don't need Fury of Strength to do that. No one over here needs Fury of Strength. So maybe Anamag just walks up and Hex Blasts and tries to kill a couple of them. I think that's how we do it. So let's go ahead and slide her over just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
I can't even see her.
Yeah, she's behind the building, of course.
Rude.
So we're going to go ahead and Hex Blast probably this fella here.
All right.
That's 3, so we probably should have riled the Blightbringer a little bit more, but that's fine. We'll boost because, you know, that's what I'm going for. 12 into 7, need a 5. Got him. And then POW 13 is just a tough check on him.
Yep, he is not tough.
And then I think it's just this guy. I thought that Hex Blast was only AoE 4.
I'm pretty sure it's...
Or AoE 3, I'm sorry. It's AoE 3.
Oh, well then. Screw you.
I think it's just the one guy.
Yep, just that.
Okay, we'll boost on him.
He has armor 14, so it's a 7.
Off 7, yeah. Got him.
Tough check. Tough.
Ooh, whoops. So, that'll be that for her. I don't think I need the feat. So she's just going to sit there with the 2 Fury on her. Next. Okay, he's knocked down. I'd really like Tactician somewhere around here, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and activate the Chosen so they can walk forward and start punching. This is where I get to stand up and make sure that I'm getting into ranges.
Yeah.
7 up to here. Sapper can't do anything until he activates, right?
Until the maintenance phase.
Well, which Sapper owned
Doesn't matter.
which? Oh, it doesn't? It just...
They can explode even before they're on the table.
Okay.
That's why you can explode them turn 1 if
Gotcha.
they're not on the board.
So that's where those guys are going to go, and then the rest of the Chosen are just going to hang out back here. We'll tow him into the woods. The leader will stay back there. Punch. Let's go ahead and take out the one that's down. So we auto hit and auto kill. Then we'll take the POW 14 in here. Hits.
Yep.
POW 14 is tough or die.
Tough.
All right, that's that. Then this fella here hits.
To this guy with his mount?
Yep.
I think he just needs to smooch forward a little bit.
Oh, did I?
Because mounts are only ½ inch.
I thought his were inches.
There are no mounts that are 1 inch.
Oh, that's a Warmonger. Again, a Warmonger.
Even the...
Yeah, it is a ½ inch.
Even the
that's
gun
a bummer.
carriage. I mean, if you just move them out.
Yeah, I thought I got him, but...
Yeah, there you go. So you said you hit?
Yep.
Tough.
All right, again.
Des? This one?
Yep. Then here, we'll take the reach attack into this guy.
Okay.
Hits.
Not tough. This one you said?
Yep. Okay, so Warmongers are going... They actually can't bury as deep as I would have liked them to. Like, they're just going to have to deal with the Slaughterhousers, which is rough. Like, this is the problem with your list, is like I just kill Brigands for no reason, and then Slaughterhousers kill my stuff. So let's go ahead and, instead of... I could kill this Sapper and just not charge anything. So, like, this guy's the leader. He's command 7. So, unfortunately, I do have to actually get him out of the business. Let's go ahead and charge with them. So, we'll charge here. Put another one here. And then this guy's going to run. This guy will run off this way, and he'll charge here. So, charge attack over here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll hit.
Yep.
And then you only have 1 box left.
They have. Oh, yeah. So he's dead. Or tough check.
Yeah, they have takedown, or Grievous, I thought.
Oh, they have Grievous?
I believe... Oh, no, it's only on feet, right?
The feet gives Grievous.
Yeah, I can't remember if Warmongers have it base, though. Does Blood Drinker stop it?
I don't think so. Oh, I see a big old message in the chat.
Yeah, never mind. So, yeah, he toughs.
Put him back.
Yep. Damn Sapper. All right. Then this fella here hits.
Tough.
Son of a gun. All right. Here. Miss.
With Carnage,
well,
I'm pretty sure.
Carnage and Vet Leader, yeah.
Not tough.
All right. Berserk into the next guy.
Yep. He's knocked down, so just auto kills him.
Alrighty. Berserk into my own guy. My Chosen. We'll hit. POW 13. Off 6 does nothing. So that's that. I think the only thing I have left then is you're not scoring this flag, so I'll just run my Warmonger to score a flag. You son of a gun.
You toughed. Remember?
Whatever. Amok could go. Can Amok kill him?
I think he has a melee attack.
He does. It's only 1 inch, and he is speed 5. So I don't think I can actually get there, which is... Yeah, because I could... At best, I can walk Amok to here, and that's that. So my plans are for naught. So I end the turn, and we go 2-2.
2-2. And then you just might want to check the chat.
I'm going to.
All right. It's just been a while. Because somebody took a really long turn.
I wonder who that was.
Yeah, I think it was just you. I'll pull in my 3 Spirit Bonds for my 4th, and then I'll have to cut for 1.
I think some folks are talking about how Minions got some cool updates with Caliban and the Slaughterhousers kind of getting adjusted, and then of course our good friends from Stevens Point, Brutal Damage, had made a super chat that just said we are the bee's knees.
Aw, that's nice.
I actually almost got a tattoo of a bee on my knee because
that's so Midwest.
It is, but cool beans is another thing for me too. Bee's knees, cool beans.
I think I'm going to drop Phantasm.
Yeah, because you don't need it.
No, I don't. So I'll upkeep Storm Rager for free, thanks to Arcane Assist from here.
Yep.
I do have to cut for 1, so your assassination plan is 1 box closer.
I know, right? That's how I roll.
Rise here.
Play that long game, Ethan.
I know. Maintenance phase. I'm gonna blow up that 1.
Yep.
I doubt it's gonna do anything, but
Well, we'll see. Like the Chosen are Arm 19 right now still.
yep. And it should be a POW 14.
Yeah, it's 14, so off 5 on the Chosen, of which there are 2. The Warmonger Warchief is the one you might actually do some work to.
Yes. Yep, unboostable POW 14 now.
All right, we'll start here.
So off 5. No damage.
Over here.
No damage.
And then the Warmonger is going to be off 3.
Gonna do 3.
Well, absolutely almost nothing.
And then are either of those back chosen in?
Not in the AoE, no.
Okay, so that AoE's gone.
Yep.
I'm not gonna blow up that one because nobody's in it, but we'll remove that later. The fun thing would have been, as this is not an attack, so you wouldn't have got the rapid healing off of it, but
Yeah.
can't roll good. So this is gonna be my feet turn. It's just where the hell does Azazello have to stand? And okay, your Blightbringer is in the zone.
Yep. Still towing.
Still towing. Speed. I'm gonna think about doing something I've never done. A gunboard charging.
Oh, man. Yeah, because you want to get rid of the objective. It already took 7, so...
Oop. I don't even know if I can, though. I think I'm short.
Yeah, you're short by about a 1/4 inch.
I would... Oh, I guess I can just Hunter's Mark it. Yeah, she just walks up to here, Hunter's Marks, and calls that good.
Or beacon it.
Yeah, I'd rather not move Azazello up that far. And Azazello is going to get the objective this turn, so turn off your gallows.
Yep.
I feel like Azzy Boy's got to go, but he's got to be like standing over here for the feet to get maximum effect. So that means like the Goober has to go, or I guess he just walks to here.
Someone asked if you literally dropped Phantasm, and I think, like,
yeah,
because there's no reason to keep it up right now.
No, because I'm planning on killing the Blightbringer this turn, and that's your only gun.
It is.
So, like, if Phantasm was a -5 to magic attacks, like, it'd be cool. But it's just ranged attacks. Otherwise, I would put that on Azazello and I'll keep it the whole game. But it is just ranged.
Yep.
So basically, my feet's not going to be... like, that's the problem with a 12-inch control area.
Yeah, you're having issues.
And I think this side's more dangerous.
Yeah, there's a lot more over here than there is over this way, and especially if you're trying to kill the Blightbringer this turn.
Yeah, so, like, I need to catch, like, at least my feet over that far. So, like, I'm not going to be able to get those guys in feet.
Yeah.
Which is probably, like, okay, maybe.
Well, I mean, like, maybe 2 survive your backlash, and that's that. Like,
the problem is, like, any that don't...
Yeah, they're berserking.
You just feet auto kill.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this one stupid tentacle's in my way. I wanted Lanissa to kill it, but...
Well, if there's one thing that tentacles are good at, it's getting in your way and being annoying. A lot of people talk about how they're like, oh no, you're pulling my heavies. But no, they just get in the way. That's all they really do.
Yeah. I guess one of these guys can just charge and kill it. Then that frees up Gudrun. Or I guess a Gunbore could shoot it. It's def 12, right?
The Blightbringer?
No, the stupid tentacle.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
10.
10. 10.
10
well, no, I think the mouth is 10 and the tentacles are 12. No, both 10.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm always shocked that the mouth isn't 5.
Yeah.
So I could ancillary attack here, ramp 5, probably miss, or I could just aim and shoot. And then, yeah, that's probably the best bet to clear that tentacle. So let's do this Gunbore.
Sure.
Going to aim, boost the hit, shooting that tentacle.
Alrighty.
So I'm a
14.
rat 7 aiming, and you're a 14, so I just need a 7. Hits.
Yep, got him.
I'll boost damage.
Alright. 15 up to 17.
Because of, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, off 4.
Yeah.
We'll kill it.
Alright.
The high explosive blast damage on Gudrun is off of 8. And does 1. Gudrun, my boy. And does his thing... It's gotta be enemy attacks, right? Yep, has to be an enemy attack in his front arc to give him a token.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah.
So let's do... So I still gotta do Azazello first. And then I still gotta figure out where the hell he's gonna stand. So like that's as far as he can go. Okay, so yeah, I can catch the guys I need to.
Getting tough over there.
Yeah. Basically, I just need those 3. Yeah, but this matters more. So yeah, I think if I go over here in feet, I'll be fine. Because he'll charge into there, and then yeah, they got reach. So I think Azazello Zazzle will go. He will feet.
Yep. Ethan's drunk on French fries right now.
Oh yeah.
You got the curly ones and the crinkle cut ones.
Yeah, I wanted to try the crinkles. So, not going the full distance. Gonna shoot the Blightbringer. Boost the hits.
Alright, def something. 9.
Because they took away my good spell, so...
Yeah, def 9.
I got nothing else to do with my Fury. Oh. Yeah, do that. So, boost a hit. Hits, boost damage.
19.
Pow 12.
Off 7.
Does 4 to the 5.
Okay.
I will cast Wind Rush for 2.
Alright.
And not move.
Yeah.
But at least then I'll be
You
camped.
just want the def bonus.
Yeah, I just want to be def 18.
Yep.
Can't be pushed, so I don't have to worry about gallows. But I do got to worry about all that. So let's start off with Gudrun.
Ooh, what's Gudrun gonna do?
He's going to charge a Blightbringer.
Ooh, man.
So just charging in as deep as he can, but he wants to stay in feet.
Yeah.
I guess I have these awesome sticks. Ooh, he can't go nearly as far as I thought. Just got to move this gun where they aimed. Yeah, so he's going to stay about there.
So, Jordan, also from / Brutal Damage or Stevens Point, said he needed a rematch versus me, but I kind of don't want Jordan to quit Warmachine, you know? Because
it's such a miserable time playing you.
No, Jordan's a good guy. I love Jordan so much. We're both Hufflepuffs. So saith the spam. 19.
So my rec option solo is dice plus 3.
Fucking Christ.
Gudrun! Because he's 17 base.
I tell you, they didn't erase the Hungerford legacy enough. God damn it,
17
Ethan.
to the 1. Gudrun, he gets another token.
Ah, jeepers creepers. You just done took out his mind in one flippin' shot.
Go, Gudrun, go.
God, screw that guy. Why didn't they do anything to this thing?
They nerfed the shit out of him.
No, they out of him, but not him.
Because he's only in 2 themes. Like,
Oh, yeah.
or I guess, like, for minions. Now let's get... Oh, God, I really want it. Let's do this doofus.
But Jordan, I very much look forward to the next time we play our game.
Just charge and stay in your front arc.
Yep.
And still in feet. Boop.
So Brutal Damage asked if the black rectangles on your side of the table were trenches. So these are the trenches that Privateer Press made, which I think are not really well made. and he just flipped them upside down because if you flip them right side up, it doesn't make the trench look like it's the right size.
It is, but like it's the trench lip is here.
Yeah. They have like the trench dugout comes up, and so like the actual trench you sit in is about a full inch shorter than what it really should be. Like Privateer Press should have really thought about that when they made these things.
I mean, it does look nice.
No, it looks nice, but they should have just elongated it.
Like I'll flip it over once my models are other. So under feet, he's a POW 16 weapon master on the charge, so off.
Sure, so off 3.
9 to the 4.
Okay.
So now Bone Grinders can go. They have Bloodthirst, so Bloodthirst on top of Beacon means they charge 9. So they're speed 5, charged 8, charged up to 12.
I did forget to say that Jordan's name, actually. If any of you watch Brutal Damage, and Jordan ever shows up as someone who's playing on there, his name is not Jordan, it's Sassy Buns.
Sassy Buns.
Yep.
So 3 Bone Grinders base to base. So let's start with the first one. Gonna do Inflict Pain.
Whatever.
Because the whatever it is, the Grievous Wounds doesn't work on you.
Yep.
So Mat 6.
Okay.
Hits. POW 13 under feet.
Yep.
So 2 dice normally, 3 for the charge, and then Dismember for 4.
Yep, off 6.
Off 6.
Oh, jeez.
That's
That's
be
13 to the 4.
13 to the 4.
Oh, man.
And take that Fury away. Take one of them away.
Whatever.
The second one.
Bone Grinders OP.
Hits on boxcars.
Okay.
Same thing as before. 4 dice. Dice minus 6. Gonna do 9 to the 1, and I'm gonna take that last Fury off you with Inflict Pain.
Only 9?
Yeah. And then the third Bone Grinder.
Well, we only got 2 boxes left, so
5 hits.
so all Ethan needs to do is flop this roll, and then the game is mine again.
No, 9 damage to the 5.
God damn it.
So 5, 2 solos, and 3 Bone Grinders kill the Blightbringer.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah. That was super fun for me.
The Bone Grinders weren't in this list until you were like, hey, guess what? I'm going to tech for Legion.
Hey, I was like, maybe I really don't need 3 units of Brigands. So now Lanissa is going to walk up, get within 10. Going to throw a Hunter's Mark, which is additional dice because your objective is Legion.
Yeah, it's Legion. Yep.
Let me just make sure it's Legion, not Blighted. It's been a hot minute since I played Lanissa. Vendetta, Legion, or Blighted. So I hit. You are Hunter's Marked.
Yep. I'm very Hunter's marked.
I
I know, like, out of all of the Wisconsin meta, I think, like, Steven's Point is the one I enjoy the most. Outside of the Baraboo meta, which is just me and Ethan.
Yeah, it's just us.
I enjoy our meta very much.
So I just realized this is out of my control.
Sure.
But I got Targ
Yeah.
for hurting.
Ooh.
Targ. So good. So he's coming on 7. So if he runs to basically just be within 7 inches of that base, so like to here,
Yep.
I'll be in control.
Gotcha.
So that's what he's going to do.
Yep, you're there.
Boop.
Fucking Targ.
Targ. He's so good now. I mean, for 3 points.
Well, he's good, but he's, like, strapped to, like, bad theme.
Yeah, I mean, he's in
Outside this list.
Well, I mean, he can't go in any other theme.
Yeah.
So let's do the Gunbore. Gonna charge.
Yep.
Boop. Auto hitting like POW 11.
Yep, and now I think this might end up being the game.
POW 11, so off 7.
Yep.
Does 2.
Okay, so 9 damage done total. It's got 6 left.
Second initial, boost damage. Off 7. God damn it. Nothing.
Yep.
Vine attack.
Boost.
Yep, and then boost.
Yeah. Spike card got it.
No, that's only gonna do 5.
You did not. Oh, yeah, it has 1 left. 1.
1.
Now, if Ethan would have killed this objective, he would have not only gotten 1 for the objective, but also would be scoring my zone this turn.
Yes, which was my super cute
Yeah.
Hope. So if Targ didn't have to run for Ancillary, I could have made it.
Yep.
I could have.
Could have been a contender. And since we're both at 2, that would have put you at 4, 5.
No.
And then if you... Yeah, well...
Oh, yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5. And then if you would have scored a flag, it would have put you at 6. You probably couldn't get up to 7 this turn and close it out, but it's a hot game right now.
Yes. And I got nothing left that can get on the objective.
Yeah, not anything that I can see.
No, because Targ ran, so I can't Ancillary. The best I could do is walk a Brigand and shoot.
Yeah.
Which...
It might work.
No, I dice minus...
You only need to do 1.
Yeah, but if they're just walking,
Like
they're
if
not
you-
charging.
Yeah, I guess. But if you spike, that puts you really big up on the scenario game. So,
Which I think I don't need to go up.
I guess.
Like that, super far.
Like you're
I
up-
need
you're
to
up
clear
far
this
enough.
side.
Yeah.
Because there's really nothing.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch over here. Like, this side's dead to me. But this side is where the game's at.
Yeah, so I guess I will just do this side just to get it out of the way. So Brigands are going to charge. This guy's going to charge over the wall. It's going to be a fake charge.
Yeah.
Actually, I think he can go to here and stay in his front arc.
His shoulders would be...
Oh, yeah, then I would. So he's got a fake charge just to get over the wall.
His shoulders would be right here.
So fake charge there. This guy can't get a real charge. Leader can't get a real charge. But
For those watching, when I don't have my bases marked, I use the shoulders or whatever the direction their faces pointing at to determine what their front arcs are. It makes things a lot easier to interpret that way.
The UA... I think he's... I don't think I can get back there without a free strike.
Correct.
Yeah. So just real charge here. Boop. And then... Oop, fake charge here. I'll do the one real charge here.
Sure.
Hits.
Yep. 17.
So 10 base, 12 to prey. Yeah, so I still don't know if it's better to take his 2 gunshots, but I didn't declare what it was, so I'm just gonna do the melee. And actually, yeah. So POW 12, all 5.
All right.
Does 3.
Heal. It takes 1.
So next fake charge, or the first real first fake charge hits. No, we'll miss, or no, we'll hit with prey.
Yep.
POW 12, 5. Does 5.
Tough. Nope. Jeez.
So
That was this guy?
Yep. Fake charge here. Hits. All 5. Does nothing. Real charge here. Hits. POW 12, so all 5. Will be a 12 check. Pigs OP.
Nope.
I got no solo to put on that flag. Yeah, no. So this guy's dead. So these guys. He's gonna charge him.
Yep.
Just going as 3 over this way. Max reach. Boop. This one will do the same thing. And just make sure he's in feet. Yep. So the rest are just gonna run. Oop.
Jeez.
I know.
Get with the program, Ethan.
Run. So just tow into the woods. Or no, that's a separate unit. So 2 charges.
Yep.
Mat 9 for powerful. We'll hit a 12.
Yep. That'll get him.
Is he damaged?
No.
Okay. Or I thought I just damaged him with this charge.
I thought that guy killed him, but maybe I didn't mark the damage or wasn't keeping up with things.
Oh, that's fine.
But I didn't think he took anything.
POW 15, so 3 dice only. Off 2, we'll do 7.
All right. Heal back 2, so down to 3.
Second guy, Hits. Now he's damaged, so 4 dice.
Yep.
We'll just kill him.
Tough. Oh no,
Takedown.
you have takedown.
This unit's gonna run.
Yep.
Boop. 3, 7, 4, 6, 6, 4, and then just following along. Now this crap. These guys are gonna hog wild.
Okay.
So this front one's gonna try and shoot that back chosen.
Yep.
We're at 7. We'll hit.
Yep.
12. Pop 5 or pop 14 with prey. No damage. Oh yeah, these guys have the arm buff on them.
Yeah, they do. They're 19.
These ones are just gonna try and shoot in the combat. So you're
Okay.
16.
Yep.
So I need a 9. First one miss. Second one miss. This one miss. The UA will go for that guy.
Okay.
5. He's
I'm at
one
12.
better. So yeah, he'll hit because of prey.
Okay.
Pop 14 off 5 does 3.
Nothing.
You jerk. Second gunshot, same guy.
Yep.
Hits off 5 does 3 again.
No, only 1.
Okay, so I just need that 1. This guy's gonna try and shoot the back chosen here.
Okay.
Hits off 5. Ooh, we can't heal that off. Gonna do 5.
All right. Heals 3.
So then this guy's gonna try and shoot in the melee. Miss. And then yeah, I think that's it for the shots. So he's going to run just to get out of the way. Charge here. Charge there. This guy's gonna charge here. This one's gonna charge here. Leader's gonna charge that guy. This one's gonna just run.
Okay.
Run. Run. I'll do the leader charge here. I'm at 6 up to 8 because of prey. We'll hit. POW is 12.
Off 7.
Gonna do 4.
Does 2.
Right.
And that was on
This guy.
Okay.
Next guy. Hits. POW 12. Because I think all their sticks are just POW 10s. Yep. So 12 with prey. Oh no, shit. These are under feet. POW 15.
Okay, so he would have taken 2 more?
3 more.
3 more. Okay.
So dice off 4. Will be a tough check.
Nope.
This guy here hits. POW is 15 with prey, so off 4 does 5.
Heals back.
This one here hits. Off 5.
Ugh.
Tougher die.
Nope. And that was this one?
Yeah. So let's do these guys. He's gonna just charge max distance just to keep in feet.
Sure.
This one charging 8 is gonna charge that back guy. This one's gonna charge him. This one's gonna charge him. Alright. Yeah. No, he'll charge him. I'll give you a nice berserk train. He's going to charge. He's going to charge him.
Yep.
Boop. He's going to charge him.
Mm-hmm.
So these two are the only ones in feet. Start here.
Yep.
Mat 9. Hits. POW 12 Weapon Master because of
Yeah, damage.
search. Off of 7. We'll do
And you have takedown.
Yep. Charge here.
Yep.
7. Yep, will hit. POW 12. Armor.
On these guys, 17. Oh, no, 19 because they're unyielding.
Yep. So off 7. Will be
Enough to kill.
Yeah.
Right.
charge here. Hits. Off of 7. Will, yeah, kill. Charge here. Will hit. Off 7, we'll do 5.
Alright, that's enough.
Then Swamp Goober. We'll just run around to here. And then that's me.
Yep. I don't score anything this turn.
And then I go to 3. That was a long turn.
Yeah, 3 to 2. So I need to cut with Anamag. She's going to go down to, I think, max. So she's going to cut for 5. I need to figure out how to dig myself out of the hole that I'm in because Grievous is not really good against Primal Terrors. Well, I mean, it is good, just not good for me. So she's back up to full. I think we'll drop Gristle, or Bond of Gristle and Bone on the Chosen over here. I think that I just need to be spending more time doing other things. Over here, Vengeance. So we'll move this guy up to here. That'll get me within range of him, and we'll just move over this way.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
We'll go ahead and take a smack over here.
Yep.
The 5 will hit a 12.
I never stood him up, so he's knocked down.
Oh, so he's knocked down. Sorry. So that'll be that then.
Yep.
Over here.
Def 12.
Hits.
Armor 17 because unyielding.
Okay, so Warmongers are 14. Got him.
Tough. Not tough.
Alright, so that's something.
I guess any comments in the chat?
Nothing new. Just brutal damage giving us some good love. Let's go ahead and figure out... So I literally have no models on this side of the table.
You have a Hellmouth.
I guess, yeah, so I should make my tentacle. So we're just going to put it here to contest the flag, so you have to deal with it. So that means my whole game exists over here. I need to try and get this thing out of my zone, which is going to be real hard because if Anamag unpacks into that, I'm staring down the barrel of Magnus and Gundren.
Maximus is facing this way, though, because he charged.
Well, still walking and hitting her is not a good time for me.
Oh, yeah.
So, let's see. The Warmonger Warchief, I feel like he can do some work. He has Berserk, and that's about that. He's a big support model outside of just having Berserk. So
yeah, just being Berserk with PS 14.
Yeah, 14. Let's go ahead and walk him up.
Are you sure Anamag doesn't want to go first?
I don't know if I want her to go first, because like I could Fury of Strength him or Feet to make sure that we get Grievous.
That's the like as soon as you feet, you just hit,
like
kill,
everything
hit,
just
kill, hit,
dies.
Kill, hit, kill.
Yeah, let's go with Anamag first. We're gonna Feet. Boop. Now it's figuring out how I want to unpack her, because if she Fury of Strengths herself, she ends up going up to POW plus Strength 4 or 15 up to 17. I think that's dice plus 1 against this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, let's live that life. So we're gonna Fury of Strength ourselves, and then we'll go ahead and charge. Just bloop. We're gonna stay at max 2. Like so.
Mm-hmm.
She is mat 6. But Vet Leader from... Oh no, he only gets Vet Leader for Blighted War Spears, right? Not Blighted Ogren. Let me check. Because she is a Blighted Ogren model.
And I guess she could cast Carnage, which she probably wants to do anyway. The leadership is Blighted Ogren, and she is Blighted Ogren, so she go up to 7, so I need 5s. I think I'm just going to go with the 5 instead of trying to cast Carnage first. That's something. Well, at least Carnage wouldn't have helped.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and buy one. That'll hit. And then POW 15, 17, plus 1.
Plus 1.
Does 11 to the 2. Buying again. That'll hit with a 5. Barely. 8 to the 4. Buying again.
He's got 3 boxes.
Miss with 3. by again. Hits. +1 will kill.
Yeah, auto kills. So I'll read that.
So that'll get out of here. I can at least keep my objectives safe, or my zone safe for this turn.
Oh, I guess I did forget to flip this over and show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The camera. So like, these are nice, but when you're trying to stand a model on them, and we count the whole thing as a trench, so it's just easier to flip them over.
Well, and it's not just we count it. It's Privateer Press defines it that way, that the 3x4 is the trench size.
Yeah, because like, trying not to start. Like, you just kind of get wobbly, especially with small bases.
Yep. Okay, so she can only ritual slaughter off of other things. So let's go ahead and have Amok go. We're just gonna slide him up a little bit and punch this dude.
Yep.
Amok is a whopping Mat 6. Actually, he's pretty decent.
Yeah, he's
so up to 7 hits, and then he is POW 12 up to a bazillion.
I am under feet, so I am armor 17.
So POW 12 up to 14. So either way, I get you.
Okay.
No tough. That'll trigger a ritual slaughter. We're gonna go ahead and put Bond to Gristle and Bone on me, Anamag, just to try and keep me around.
My feat does give duelist too, so these guys will be def 14.
Sure.
Like, just in case you wanted to cast Carnage instead.
I think I'd rather just make sure that I try to survive this game instead of, because I feel like the vet leader from him is going to get me a little bit further. Let's go ahead and walk up 5.
I think only these ones have riposte.
We're gonna go
in my command 8.
All right, we're gonna go up to here. The Warchief is a whopping Mat 8. So 6s to hit, or these aren't henchmen, right? So 4s to hit.
6 is the hit because they're 14s under feet.
Gotcha. So 6 is over here. Hits. And then there's no... He's POW 14 up to 16.
And I'm armor 14 up to 17, yeah. So your thing negates mine.
Yep. So Berserk into this guy.
Yep, need a 6.
Got him.
Oop, I just pushed him.
Yep. Berserk here. That will barely miss. 8 up to... 8, and then that would be a 13, so I'd miss a 14. And he's in feet.
Yeah, they're all in feet.
Okay,
it's just
gotcha.
repost is 8 inches.
Yep, sure. Okay. So he didn't clear the flag, at least on his own, but we've got some options with the rest of the Chosen here. Let's go ahead and do some charges. Where'd my Borka template go? My 3-incher. There it is. You are not in the forest there, so I have to walk and punch. So let's shoot this guy over here. And then this guy will come up over here. Sorry. We're making it work. These guys move for days. So first one in here.
Yep.
We'll use that with the mount attack.
Def is 14.
7 up to 8 plus 5 is 13. Son of a gun. Then we'll do the reach attack.
Yep.
That one will hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then POW 13 up to 15, so not ones.
These guys are 15 base, 17 with unyielding, armor 20 under feet.
He's toast.
Which one?
This guy here.
This guy?
Yep. Then here we'll do mount attack on the Brigand. 5 will miss. Then we'll do the reach attack, will hit, and then that will get him.
Which one?
This one here.
Mm-hmm.
That is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and start doing some charges with the Warmongers. So this guy unfortunately can't go this way. So he has to charge off after this fella here. And then his leader just has to run to keep up. Right. So these guys are Mat 7 up to 8 into this guy.
Mm-hmm.
In feet or out?
He's out.
Okay, so just not, well, not ones, really.
He needs a 4.
Never. 4, sorry. Hits. POW 14.
Armor 17 with unyielding.
Got him. Then Berserk. Will miss. Lame.
That's why I asked if you wanted Carnage, bro.
Yeah, I just figured that putting Bond of Gristle and Bone would be better for me, but I still think Anamag's gonna die. Alright, so that's everything for me. So you score another 1 to go up to 4, and I score to go to 3, and I didn't clear any flags.
Yeah.
Alright, so 4 to 3.
Okay. I'll Spirit Bond for my 2 dead beasts. My feet's over. And I'll pull in the 2 from here. Objective will give him it again.
Someone hit us up with a super chat and asked what we thought about the remix. And I think what they're talking about is the new quality of life update. And I think for the most part, when we, like, outside of the things that Ethan and I have talked about in our small faction focus, well, not small, really, our plus long faction focuses, I think we both really like what Privateer Press did with the game. Like, I feel like the game now is better than what it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. There were some definite things that they really could have focused a little bit more on, but hopefully that's something that they hit in the near future. But I think that the game state has definitely shifted a little bit, and you can obviously see that kind of playing out here a little bit, where mass infantry is really doing well, especially with something like Thornfall Alliance, which is like probably the lower man on the totem pole. But I think this list actually is pretty decent into the meta in general.
Yeah, it's more of like, I'm excited for stuff. It's going to be interesting to see if infantry does make a comeback, because like,
I think it is, like, in general, I think it is.
It can, but like a lot of gun lines did get buffed, even though they're supposed to be like curtailed. Mm-hmm. So like guns are still good, and like it's going to be interesting to see where it falls out.
Yeah.
Like, because there are some factions that just prey on infantry. So like if they're popular, like infantry just kind of die.
Well, and then it gets in competitive state, like it gets a little less chickeny. I think that overall, like, I'm really happy with where Signar's kind of landed out, like, outside of, like, Cyclones being ridiculous.
I mean, they're only ridiculous when you take 7 of them with Keen.
Well, 6, I think, is the number.
You can fit 7, but you probably take 6 in support.
And Haley 1's real legit. Like,
she's like,
I think that
destroy this.
Just being able to play Sons of the Tempest in general is really nice. Like, it's not probably the top competitive choice of Warmachine in general, but I think like Sons of the Tempest actually feels decent with everything getting Pistolier.
It does feel playable.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to try Gun Mages in the good Gun Mage theme.
The Lely's Resistance.
Where they get Sniper.
Yep.
I still got that list.
No, I think overall, I think Warmachine is in a better place than what it was. I think that there were definitely some things that probably got hit a little too hard or a little too weird, like Beth 2. We haven't gotten to the Legion video yet, but I think Bethane 2 probably didn't get changed the way that she should have. I think if they just would have made her feet to where she can't do it on huge bases, things would have been fine. But I think like right now it's just really complex and unnecessarily convoluted.
The kit doesn't mesh well, because like she wants a lot of lessers for the Eat Beast thing and for transfer targets for feet, but then like she doesn't get tokens for them. And so like she needs to take a bunch of heavies and still needs to take the lessers, but then like they don't generate tokens, so like you have to try and find this weird threshold, and like you can still feed on huge bases and give them like 4 tokens.
Yeah, you can give them a couple transfers, but like, you know, if people are with the lethality that the game's gotten up to, I think that like it's not that big of a deal. I think when we, like I said, we're probably getting too deep into Legion talk, but I think like when it comes down to competitive pairings, I think Callus 1's really big. Like, he got a big buff.
Yeah.
And you think for different reasons, I think for others. You like his Chosen list. I like him with like 60 infantry.
But like he can do that with Chosen.
Yeah. Well, if you stack it all up, maybe you can get up to 50 or 40 with Chosen.
I mean, you can take 2 units of Chosen and 2 units of Birds, and like that's like you're never gonna fit 60 infantry in his feet.
Yeah, I guess I just really feel I'm going back to old Doom Reaver days where you just let your opponent choke on stuff, and then he's like, hey, guess what? I can just reduce all of my spells by X and then kill your caster. Yeah. But then Krissa got nothing but better. Like, she didn't directly get any buffs, but the character Nephilim got cheaper, and that's a real big deal for her. And she already was good and ran Infantry Machine just fine. Outside that, I do think that Lilith 1's coming into the fold a little bit.
And Lilith 4 is going to be interesting to see how.
Yeah, that's. I don't want to.
Yeah,
we can't talk about.
We can skip that. It looks like somebody else did a super thing while you were busy.
Yeah, they did. They just didn't say anything.
They did a thumbs up. I can see it from here.
I guess there's like there's a little chubby guy doing a thumbs up. Like I don't know enough about super chats to know what people are conveying with these, but we're happy to have you supporting the channel. Like I said, we have lots of high hopes for how we can kind of change the streams and make things different. So we're really happy to be having the Warmachine community support us as much through live streams, because I think in general, like, live streams for Warmachine are just not something that you see all that often unless it's on a war table. And
even then, like, it's just like the games can take so long, so like...
Exactly. And then, of course, we sit here and bullshit back and forth.
And then we're like, what do we do? Yeah. Like, I need to measure out where Azazello's going to stand for 10 fucking minutes to figure out where his feet's going to be.
Exactly, right. Well, thankfully, we're charismatic enough and...
Can I just see if I kill your caster?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, do it. Let's see if we can get this thing going.
It's either that or...
It's either that or you win on scenario, because I've got, like, 6 frickin' models left on the table, bud?
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna score this flag no matter what. Gudrun or anything could kill the Hellmouth over here. You can score this flag and take it off me, right? That would take you up to 5 to 2.
I can score 4 this turn.
Yeah, so, like, let's see if you just get the caster, and if not, then I think you close it out on scenario, because, you've attrition... Yeah, you've attrition me down enough to where, like, I'm gonna lose momentum.
Because, like, all I gotta do is run the gunboard into your zone.
And there's only 1 box left on here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, like, ancillary attack here, shoot your objective, then run into the zone.
And then do it.
All right.
Just
fine,
do it.
Fine.
Just shit or get off the pot, bud.
You know what? I'm sick of your shit. So you know what? Gunboard, gonna run. No, screw you. Lanissa.
How dare you?
Gonna ice bolt you and see if I click stationary you. Because you're being a jerk.
I'm not. You're just like, I need to tech into you with this Lanissa stuff.
I'm gonna take this 3-point solo that's auto-included this theme. Screw you. Magic ability 7.
Oh. Yeah, you got me.
No crit stationary.
No crits. Too bad you can't Puppet Master.
Power 12.
Okay. Armor, she's...
16 up to 18, I'm guessing?
I think it's 15 or 17 up to 19. Oh, no, 16 up to 18.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Dice minus 7. Take 5.
Ooh, man. I can't transfer that because I have no more beasts. And I cut myself already.
Yeah.
Like, your gunboard probably could just aim and shoot me and just close this out. Like, you don't even need to...
Alright, yeah. Gunboard will aim and shoot.
Yeah.
Boost a hit.
Sure. Def 14.
Rat 7.
Because I wasn't close enough to conceal myself.
I will hit.
Yep.
I'll boost damage.
18.
All 5.
Alright, do it to it. There you go.
There's 6.
Oh, no, she might be tough.
I think she is.
She's got tough.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, go for it.
Ah, got it!
Well, now I can't kill you, so...
Well, you just ancillary, right?
No, I want Maximus to do it. Walk. Auto hits your knockdown caster, power 13 weapon master.
Sure.
Get out of my house.
Whatever. Anamag, trash.
She's good, though.
No, I think Anamag in general, like, this was a good, experiment, at least, with, like, Primal Terrors players who are like, oh, I'm very used to having Hellmouths for free. Hellmouths are still good at 6 points. They probably could have gone down to 5, and I would have been a little bit better with that. But in general, like, Chosen went down in points. Warmongers went down in points. Gorag went down in points enough to where he's not just like your Windmill Slam wreck option anymore. I think that in general, playing against this list was like, when we started, we figured it was a 60-40, but like after playing it out, I think that I don't have the volume of attacks. Like, if I don't get to connect right away, and the table had a lot to do with this too, where like I couldn't like get out from in front of this the forest, or you were able to repo back behind the wall a little bit. Things got a little bit rough that way. But I think that in general, Anamag Primal Terrors is still a really competitive choice, and if you wanted to try and put Golab in there and maybe try and limit the amount of Chosen you were taking, the big one for me is, like, I think having double max Chosen with having her arm buff and the Blight Archon next to each other is a really big thing. Outside that, you could really remove the Blight Archon and put Golab back in, and I think it changes the list a little bit. But I really like Blight Archon Double Chosen.
Well, like, that was the thing. Like, you gave me the Blight Archon. And
I did, but it was because I really just wanted to get rid of the Wastelander.
And, like, that doesn't seem like a good trade.
No, it probably wasn't, but, like, I was being a kid.
You were.
And I did it, though.
You did.
Like, I got to play in the Sprinkler there for a little bit. That one's for Lance.
You killed my Rex solo with your...
Yeah, with my 7... Well, no, it's not 7 point. It's a 13.
Oh, yeah, because of the rake.
Yeah. So, it was not probably the best trade in the universe, but like I said, I probably could have played a little bit more. I think the Blight Archon really was a good piece into this matchup, between her spells and the spray and assaults and how much damage she can do in melee. Was pretty decent, and me losing it for just taking out the Wastelander probably wasn't the best idea in the universe, but like I said, I was just being a kid.
Because that's where a lot of volumes attack. Because, like, you have the volume attacks. Like, I've played Posse into Anamag where they impact and kill Posse.
Impact and then get in there and then get to do their brutal charge attack for 15 up to 17.
Well, like, the power doesn't even matter.
Well, yeah, for you it doesn't.
It's just like,
but if I got to feed aggressively,
she feeds,
then I just
Carnage,
start.
You impact, you kill 2 to 3 guys. Your charge attack kills a guy.
Yep.
If these guys are in front of Chosen, the thing is, like, these guys hid behind the Force, which was cute, but then they didn't get to charge and get impact attacks that time.
I was losing a lot of.
Like, if you had cast Carnage, I think this guy could wipe this whole unit. Does he have Pathfinder?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, okay. I thought he did, so I thought he could get to, like, here.
No, I thought I just walked him up, but I haven't played a Warmonger Warchief in forever. Yeah, he doesn't have base Pathfinder.
Okay, so you get the walk range. Because, like, if these guys were towing the Force instead, they could have charged through, and, like, there was so many impact attack vectors here.
Yeah. No, I think maybe I was just playing a little too coy with them, but I think that maybe it's still just 60-40, and if I were a little bit more practiced with... Because that's one of the things, too, that I need to very much state is, like, I flip factions so frequently that I don't get to sit down and actually play these types of lists long enough to really get my bearings with them. Whereas, like, I think you've played at Azazello, 10 times already in the last year?
The last year? Probably not that many.
It's at least 5, because I can go ahead and pull up our YouTube channel.
I've played them, 3 times on the channel.
Yeah.
I played a Brawl game, I played that game in the Sorsha, and I've never played this theme before.
Gotcha.
I've played Slaughterhousers with Mark II Baldur 1, back when Solid Ground was friendly and not friendly faction. Because that was cute.
I'm sorry, I was just looking at the chat, and someone had stated that Callus One did pretty good at Warmachine, or Warfare Weekend, sorry. And then one of the Stevens Point folks poked fun at me for the Thamorite Archons being legit, and I think the Thamorite Archons are probably the most broken solo in the game right now.
And the fact there was 0 of them?
Yeah, that really,
that blew my mind.
It's funky. Like, I think that Zerkova 1 in Flames, really good. Like, any Flames caster is already really good. Like, Fiona with 2 of them, especially since they're Thamorite and she does funky things for them. Really big deal, but I think Zerkova 1 in Flames is just
any double Thamorite list alone keeps infantry out of the meta.
Exactly. And we've already talked about how we think infantry is going to come back, but Thamorites might actually pull them down a little bit.
That's the thing, I could never drop this list into a list that had double Thamorites.
Yeah.
You're gonna Eruption of Ash and just put AoEs everywhere. That just almost auto kill my infantry. So if I don't clump them up, you're just gonna death driver them. It's literally how good are my tough checks? And if they're not good, Thamorite Archons alone kill my army before I reach them.
Well, and there's the idea that if you aren't a model that gets affected by Eruption of Ash, then that means that your infantry that is survivable-ish and can do decent work in melee, which means that you're good at killing yourself. Yeah. So you just death driver, each Thamorite kills 6 models. It's rough. How the Thamorite ever came out of the dynamic update with Rate of Fire 3 is beyond my ability to comprehend.
I just don't know if they playtested with 2 of them.
Yeah,
Rate of Fire 100% worth 18 points.
It almost seems like they try to play them in a weird floofy doofy out of theme list.
If you used them as your merc slot.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is more they're probably good enough for a merc slot, but
as FA2, and that we can circle around. Archons should have never been FA2 in the first place, but like if the Famorite was FA1, period, rate of fire 3 is fine. But then like the nerfs that happened tomorrow in Archon probably should have not gone as harsh as they would have if it was FA1. Like at FA2, I just don't think you see them all that much.
I mean, you didn't see them that often before the nerf.
Well, you did. It was in double. It was in Flames when it was double Morrowind, double Famorite.
Except like people stopped taking double Morrowind. Like
yeah, because it just didn't matter anymore. Because Mat 7 is like the new like baseline Mat.
I mean, like things were just trivially Mat 9 plus. Like,
yeah, you could really easily pump up the Mat values. But at any rate, not to doom spiral into the Famorite being bonkers.
I mean, it's hands down best Archon.
Flipping question were we answering?
You were just talking about how they were making fun of you.
It was Callus 1. That was what it stemmed off of. Because we were like, oh yeah, Callus 1's really good, but the Famorites weren't really at Warmachine Weekend. So going off on that, the next...
There was a lot of things I did not...
Yeah.
I expected a lot different lists at
like Karchuk 2?
I mean, he's not released yet.
I thought when they were at the convention for sale...
I think there was display and not for sale, because it's in the
I feel like somebody walked away with one.
I mean, they might have raffled one or something, but like he's legit not released from the Kickstarter yet.
Lilith 4 is the caster I want Directrix to be.
Want who to be?
Directrix.
Oh, Mom?
Mom.
Yeah. Mom.
She needs some love. Like,
I just
Convergence in general.
Oh,
like... we didn't get to that video yet, but Convergence is paying for Strange Bedfellow's sins right now, like, and plus they for the longest time like Destruction Initiative theme like just has been a non thing.
No,
like Convergence has one theme and now legit has one theme because Strange Bedfellows doesn't exist anymore.
Like, I wanted Mom's feet to affect everything in her control area, like Mat and Rat. Mm-hmm. But instead they gave her a spell, like it's 3 cost or is it 2 cost?
I can't remember.
Like, if it's 3 cost, I'm going to be even more mad. And the fact that it can make stuff's values worse, which is only 1 model on non-feature, which is just the Angel solo, but... Like, I just want Mom's feet to affect everybody, like, not need the spell and only affect Rat.
Yeah.
Like... Would it break it if a melee infantry became Mat 8 for a turn instead of Mat 7?
No, it
or
wouldn't. Or
the melee servitors became Mat 8.
Yeah, I think Convergence really needs a big overhaul right now because, like, PP kind of, like...
It's 2 cost at least, so that's not terrible. But, like, I just...
Like, LeConte is going to prop the faction up for a long time.
Yeah,
LeConte until they fix
my
things.
Go-to.
Yeah. Until they fix things, I think that's where they're going to be.
And Orion is still probably playable with Tesselators. Like, he probably loses 2 Tesselators out of his list with the nerf.
Another person had talked about how Baldur 2 with Slaughterhousers in Mark 2.
Like Baldur 2 or Baldur 1?
Baldur 2, Mark 2.
Oh no,
I'm sorry, Baldur 1.
There you go.
There we go.
That was a decent list.
Yep, so that was the jam in Mark 2. Like, there are a lot of things in Mark 2 that I think we all miss. I miss Iron Flesh.
I miss my Baldur 1 list that had 1 heavy.
Iron Flesh, Bob and Weave. But, you know, the thing about Mark II, like, reminiscing is, like, in today's era, like, if we think about something that was probably, like, some of the most egregious stuff, right? Bob and Weave, Iron Flesh, Sorsha 2. Like, that probably isn't that big of a deal anymore because we have to kind of deal with Arm 18 or Defense 18 already in general anyways. And, like, it's not that bad of a deal. Or not that big of a thing to hit. And then if we think about, like, Excarnate Biothralls, like, outside of, like, the meta we think is going to come, like, before Dynamic Update, who gave a rat's ass if we were Biothralling on the bottom 1? Like, no one. No one cares. So, like, Mark II world has... It's you know, it may be a little bit reductive, but, like, the Mark II universe is gone, and we just need to kind of keep pushing forward and living in New World meta. And right now, I think that outside Famorites, I do think that the new meta is going to kind of shift into you either are a lot of infantry or you can kill a lot of infantry.
Yeah, because most factions can throw up a huge infantry list.
Yeah. The points went down quite a bit.
Yeah, Trolls is going to do fucking million Creel Warriors with Madrak 3 and Boomy. Minions can do posse spam again.
Yeah, Brutal Damage did say that Famorite Archons are bonkers under Fiona's feet, and like what isn't?
That's it, like yeah, everything is like. Wait for me to play Lely's Resistance with Ash 1 double Famorites. Like, oh my god, I'm stoked. 6 shots under her feet.
Roulette with them is also nasty because the one thing they're like paper, right? They're like not great def, not great arm, not a ton of boxes, but as soon as you put roulette on them, like they just don't die.
Yeah.
Like they just get a get out of jail free card. Oh, no.
And she actually kept distraction, unlike Lord Azazello, so like she can actually distract units under feet. And then, like, we never released that video because you were a little bit intoxicated where we played Butcher 3.
Oh, no, that was... I know, like, there's 2 games in the entirety of Big Top Gaming history that we'll never see play. The first one was where a Rask got yeeted off the flipping table.
Because I forgot Gordon's feet could pull casters, so he just top-a-2'd me.
That was our VTC celebration time, where we did release a second version where basically Rask bent me over the table, but it wasn't bottom of one-ing your caster.
Just top-a-2.
Top-a-2. So we top-a-2'd Rask. So I put that in my belt. But then the other one was, well, there was, I'm sorry, there's 4 videos that didn't make it. Yeah. There was, I played against Lance in Stevens Point, and things just didn't work out where we couldn't do the voiceover for it, and then I lost the data. The other one was Haley 2 versus Magnus 2, or Magnus 1. We played that game twice, but the first time we played it, like, that was
corrupted?
The video got corrupted, and then I was like, hey, let's do this again, and you like shed a tear.
I was like, don't make me do that again.
Please.
That was fucking miserable.
and guess what? It was the second time, too.
Yeah, you won the roll, and you're like, oh, I feed on all your heavies and TK them around.
Melvin and Mayhem.
Are we having fun?
Yeah, let's do this.
I dominate Melvin and Mayhem.
Yep.
And I dominated Toro, and
Take
he punches
that.
Magnus.
And then the other one was, I did have a little too much to drink that day, and I just said, hey, guess what? I'm going to march Butcher 3 forward and see what you can do. Come at me, bro. And cometh at me you did. And Butcher did not fare well.
Hey, you came at me. I distracted one of Butcher's dog, ran a Morrowind Archon to be within 5 of Butcher, and feeded on him. And you're like, you know what? I think I can clear this zone.
I can do this. Yeah, I can do this.
I'm at fucking 3.
Hey, I did it. I tried, okay?
You feeded and missed every attack boosting. You hit once and didn't kill.
I was just trying to pull that slot machine and see if I could win. But I didn't.
Or no, because Butcher's mat 9.
Yeah, bet not.
So you're only mat 4.
Yeah, something.
Under roulette.
Whatever.
Needing 10s. It was miserable. And you just feet. And then you're just like... And that was when I was playing speed bajillion experiments with Ash 1. Because when they get first turn, they run 20 inches.
Now, a person who goes by the Builder, who I think super chatted us earlier a couple times, or at least once, talked about how the Axis list hasn't really changed all that much, and that, it's Axis, Gatsby, Blockader. But I would say that it actually has, because, I think the Blockader and, Gatsby's still good.
Gatsby's still good.
He's still fine. It's not that he's not busted as he used to be. He's still good in the list that he was in. He will continue to be in, especially if you're a Cephalix player. But I think that the Blockader in general probably has kind of fallen out of favor. I think they hit the Blockader a little too hard. Talk about trying to compare the D3 shots from the Thamrite going to 3, and then saying somehow the Blockader can go down to 1 shot per side. That's a little rough.
Yeah.
I think if they just would have made him Rate of Fire 2 on each side, it would have been fine, and he'd still be a real competitive choice. But at Rate of Fire 1, he kind of just turns into a weird rock'em sock'em robot.
Which is what he was to begin with.
But before he was the D, maybe he should have just kept D3 shots. Screw it. Did he really need to go down at all?
I mean, the sprays were cute with 2 casters.
Yeah.
Bart was the only one that abused the shit out of him with his feet and Hotshot. I've watched those things under Hotshot cycling roll 6 sprays, and it's just get off my table, heavy.
But I just don't know if them taking him off, because they didn't get rid of D3 completely in the game.
No,
it's still around, so why even take it off the Blockhader in the first place?
I mean, because it was the best Colossal for the longest time.
I just don't...
But the Axis list, you can't Iron Aggression the Blockhader anymore. That was a big part of the list.
Yeah. That's something.
But, that list can probably still function. It's just the Blockhader isn't the death machine it was before of just free boosted to hit, free charging, and then, all the free sprays off of Gatsby if he's base to base. Because with a Blockhader on Gatsby, touching them could just boost every spray. And then if they're in melee range of 4 inches, they get Dark Shrouds, but you'd probably just be punching.
Yeah. We did have someone comment about trying to get Mark II Bane Knights back. I think that...
Just let them go.
Yeah, the Bane Knights are never going to be a thing again. I'm sorry. Mark II Bane Knights are never going to be a thing again because they were basically superior to Bane Thralls in every single certain way, because they had reach, they had weapon mastery, they were just bonkers. I do think that...
And Scar 1 feat was just fucking ridiculous.
And Scar 1's feat still hasn't gotten less ridiculous. And I think
it's gotten way less ridiculous.
Well, I still think that when it comes down to playing Banes, I think that with the way they've gone down in price, that if you just want to flood the board with infantry, Thralls are still probably where you do that. Thralls and Statixis.
Yeah.
So Bane Knights, unfortunately, I don't think are gonna really kind of bounce back from their old Mark II days, because in the Mark II days, they were bonkers.
They were just the best infantry.
Yeah, there was no really comparing anything to them other than Doom Reavers.
Yeah, but Scar can't feed on 30 of them anymore.
No, she can't.
At best, she's gonna do 15 and then die.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. She doesn't like huge battle groups anymore. That's why the 8 Stalker list with her was ridiculous. The 8 Stalker and Blockhader list.
Mm-hmm. But no, I think that Cricks in general, which another video we haven't gotten to, I think they've kind of changed in some interesting ways. If you're a Cricks player and you don't own 3 units of Revenant crew, you probably should do that.
Ghost Fleet's back.
Yeah, they didn't do anything to adjust Denegra 1 down, and they made Ghost Fleet back to what it used to be.
Yeah, that's the thing. They took away Point Blank because they're this is too good with Denny.
Yeah.
And because they're well, we don't like how much damage stacking it can do, and we want to open it up for other casters. And it's well, who else runs Ghost Fleet but no Denny? If you can't Point Blank with them, nobody else buffs their stats the way Denny 1 does. So, they tried to open it up to other casters, and just made it so Denny 1 didn't play the theme anymore.
Well, they made it so that they deleted the theme, essentially. So, at least they got that back, but it really does feel like it's Denny 1's theme and no one else's still.
Yeah. I mean, you can do some cute Terminus stuff and just run a shit ton of tough
I guess,
ghosts.
Terminus got slightly buffed because all of the Soul Word stuff went down. And, Soul Word got hit.
And now his feat collects regardless of distance, where it didn't before. So if somebody was soul collecting was more close, they just stole his souls.
Yeah, stole the souls.
People actually still listening to us?
Yeah, 5 people. But there's been big old spikes. I think it's mostly just me trying to pay attention to the stream and trying to look at the table at the same time.
I can't read from here.
I don't know. Someone's talking about Travis played a list with a Blockhader at Dragonfall and something about sprays and not ever taking the spray attacks. I don't know.
Most casters don't use the spray attacks because it's its walk spray threat is 2 inches farther than its charge punch threat.
Mm-hmm.
So outside of I just said outside Bart.
McMain.
Yeah, no Bart.
Oh, Bart, because you can hot shot and then
you
broadsides.
You feet and then heavies can't get on it. So it does get a round of shooting and then can charge in. So it could afford to walk and shoot with him, but most casters it was just charging. And then if you were factoring in Gatsby, I think it's charge threat. Or is it with Gatsby it's 2 inches less than
it used to be.
Its walk spray threat is 15, its speed 5, charge is 8, threatens 12 for melee, so with Gatsby's Bloodthirst, it threatens 1 inch, or did threaten 1 inch less than it sprays. So, like, you would never be spraying if it was on Gatsby.
Yeah. I guess the last thing I think we'll touch on before we close out for the night is someone did ask what the objectives were. For those who weren't able to stick around for the beginning, Ethan did take the objective for no place push or
I think it's
pull.
Bunker.
Yeah, so like that shut down Gallows and my Hellmouse a little bit. For me, I really didn't have like a objective that I felt was real valuable against Ethan, so I just took the concealment one because he had gun bores and Azazello's gun, and I just wanted to make sure that Anamag was safe from that. Turns out that didn't work out quite so well. At any rate, though, for those who super chatted, we really do appreciate the support for the channel. Like I said, we're working on dugout. So we're trying to slowly integrate newer technology into the stream. You know, like I've got a lot of things that I can try and implement into making the stream more interesting and unique, but it's mostly just trying to, you know, kind of configure things to make that all work. But the support that you guys give us, not just through watching the YouTube channel or subscribing or anything like that, those things really do help us. But like that, you know, this is our first time super chatting for you know, in the universe of forever, and just seeing the people kind of come out for Warmachine, considering that Warmachine isn't usually live streamed ever. Well, not ever. It's just not in the last, you know, like year.
I mean, we literally got people in the chat talking who do live stream Brutal Damage.
I guess. Well, Brutal Damage hasn't like live streamed in a while, but I understand why. So I won't poo-poo on them for that. But I really do, like, at the end of the day, we're really appreciative of the support we've got after just streaming twice, and one time, well, 3 times technically, because one was 15 seconds of me taking a video of the table. So thanks again. We'll try and keep this stuff a little bit more regular. I know that a Retribution video for the Faction Focus is coming up very, very soon. And after that, I think we're going to do Scorn next.
Ooh, Scorn.
Yeah, so that'll be a good time. Get ready for a lot of Masters of War business.
So good.
But have a
Fist
good...
is back.
Yeah, Fist. Have a good night, everyone, and thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Adios.
Or were there any questions left? Or it doesn't matter. Stream over.